Welcome to the extra juicy edition of This Week in Toy Culture. My name is Arash, and with me always is Mr. Bird J.
What up there, Mr. Hash? How you doing, buddy?
I'd just like to say I'm so sorry about your Boston Celtics.
Just wasn't their year this year,
I mean, the hopes to the Miami Heat kind of make winning it all. We'll hope. Hopes.
Yeah.
Hopes. And if you're watching,
that's going to go down in a blaze of glory in 5 games. LA Lakers.
If you're watching us instead of whatever nonsense that's on your live stream, and you're watching us over the debates, we love you. Decision. We thank you. Smart decision, right there off the front, right there off the bat. Anyway, you don't want to watch the debates. You want to watch us, because why? We're going to talk about almost everything that happened during PulseCon. I'm probably missing a few topics and other things that happened at Pulse, but we're just going to talk about what you love, which is the action figures that were released that weekend and more.
Yes.
And more as I break stuff in my own net right in front of me.
Oh, don't break your collectibles, man. Come on.
I mean, look, I got lucky with the hunt with this one. I mean, lucky with this one.
That Moon
that Moon Knight was sheer luck on a Saturday. Yeah, on a Saturday after dropping someone off at their hotel, I decided to make a quick pit stop at a local store, and it happened to be there.
That Moon, I'm a little, looks real nice.
Yeah, you're a little jealous of the Moon Knight. I'd be jealous too.
Hopefully, they get like we talked on Sunday. Maybe Steve's doing it. Who knows? It'd be pretty. No.
This is true. All right, let's get into some fun. Let's get into the figures. Let's get into something that we didn't see coming, and I don't think a lot of people did, and only because we got used to the little statuettes, and that is the Dungeons and Dragons action figure. Finally, there's an actual 6-inch. Am I mistaken? Like, there's now a 6-inch Dungeons and Dragons action figure now?
I think that's what this size is going to be. Is from everything I saw, it looked like it was a 6-inch figure, and then the cat's probably probably 6 inches size. Almost looks like it's the same size of the action figure. This actually, I know it's Dungeons and Dragons, but I feel like this is something out of Lord of the Rings.
But it just also reminds me of He-Man with Panther. Yep. Yeah, Rudolph Cringer with Cringer. I'm thinking of Skeletor's character. And then meanwhile, I'm waiting for him to have Battle Cat attires.
Right? Like, he hasn't leveled up him yet. You got to roll the dice to get that level on it.
It does. It actually comes with it. It actually does come with the dice.
Yep.
But we're going to get to some of the figures. If you have a Black Panther figure, you definitely want to get 2 of these.
Yeah.
Because you just want to attach them to everything under the sun.
And this would actually be pretty, just for the cat alone, if you have other style, collectibles or toys, or if you did have like something Lord of the Rings, Warcraft, add to it. I mean, this just looks like, seriously, I really things like I'm watching one of the Elven, at the Battle of something, and you're doing. Like, this is insane. It looks beautiful. The detail on it is incredible.
And you also have like Lord of the Rings stuff attachment to it. This figure goes with like everything in a strange and weird way.
Yes. Which is usually good,
There's a little panther guy. That's a cute little kitty.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, Carol Baskin might be hunting for him. Who knows?
Hey, actually, to be honest, I was watching a thing on ID just a few nights ago, and I am still in shock of what I just saw. So I don't know. I'm still trying to
Dance with the Stars.
No. I was watching ID last night when I told you about Fever Pitch.
Oh yeah.
So last night I ended up channel surfing. I don't know why I ended up channel surfing, and I ended up watching an episode of ID that was like 3 hours long, and I had to do everything about Tiger King and them reopening the Tiger King case. So, which I thought was really, really, really interesting.
That's funny.
I'm for it.
And if they find out where the husband's buried, I'm all for it too.
This is full criminal investigation that had to do with the
Right?
Tiger King, and they were investigating everything about Carol Baskins, the fact that her husband went missing, and the fact that the trial was misled. Altogether, there's the dice. That the trial was like misled, and they focused on one thing, then added the murder for hire for another thing. It was the fact that you have three, two private eye, one retired detective, all on this case, while Tampa, Florida, is involved. Yo,
Right?
why not? Right, here's more on the Dungeons and Dragons. Uh, Joe says, "Bergie."
What up there, Mr. Bruin? How you doing, sir?
I'm not gonna
Joe's
lie, you get the cat
Joe's a
within the cat.
Joe's a big wrestling order too. He does Fan Fest at Rhode Island, over at the Crown Plaza every year.
Oh, for wrestling?
Yep.
Oh, good. I now represent Rakishi. Yeah, don't even start with that one. To bring some wrestlers down your way. So just
Right?
make a list. We'll check it twice, and we'll find out who's available or not. We'll say.
Who's naughty or nice, right? I do like this one here because he has different styles and it looks like different like face. So is it like gonna pop on and off type deal? Like it's like a little like the little ball thing, and you just pop the head on and off, and same thing with the hair.
It's got something. I mean, look, the fact that it's got its two swords, it's got the accessories, it got your dice, you got the little kitty,
Yep.
and then you got big kitty. But this is what we all love anyway. It's always the box art. I
Yes.
think we are forever sold on box art.
And lately, some of the box art is actually getting to be a lot better than some stuff that we've seen in the past.
Yeah.
It's just absolutely incredible. Like, look at this. This is something you'd expect to see in book or part of Dungeons. Bought like the book, the art book, or something. This is what you would cards.
Right.
Like this would be one of the cards.
Mm-hmm.
Like in Magic the Gathering. That's the other one I couldn't think of what this would look like. Something out of Magic the Gathering. Like this is absolutely incredible, the amount of detail that they put into this stuff.
This is true. I mean, yeah, this is straight up Magic the Gathering. This is Dungeons and Dragons. But we forget Magic the Gathering was based off Dungeons and Dragons anyway. So the fact that we finally get a 6-inch decent action figure of Dungeons and Dragons is what I'm looking forward to. And you know me, I'm sold on the accessories, man.
Yep.
We grew up on toys. We're going to talk about more accessories. I mean, we grew up on toys that just had just the gun or just the sword, but never the action of the weapon.
No.
So,
no.
My God, the phone's like blowing up like crazy. Yeah.
I was just saying, going forward with a lot of the toys now, the pretty much the hottest thing that they can do. And doing that, and especially if they're interchangeable with other characters and they're almost the same size as some of the 6-inch figures, or some of them could be interchangeable 7-inch figures or something. I'm sorry, not 7-inch, 3.5-inch figures. That's actually impressive. So they're going to give purpose to it across the board. And a lot of fans are going to buy that because they might be missing a sword or, a gun or a shield or a chest plate or something for another toy that they can't find, where that piece $60 for a little toy gun, but hey, I can buy this new action figure and it's $30 and I can have everything, and there's a ton of different stuff. So it'd be impressive. I like the thing that they do in this.
Yeah. It's fun. We like the toys. We like the accessories, but you know what toy I'm going to talk about right now, just in a bit. And that is the fact that Ghostbusters has just brought back one of my favorite toys that I had growing up as a kid, and something I purchased when it was a kid. No, my purchase, but my parents purchased for me when I was a kid. That is,
this is amazing,
Hasbro
man.
has brought back the Kenner Classic Ghost Popper. Dude,
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't have this as a kid, but it was in my house. My little brother G, when we were growing up, each kid had their own like little niche of stuff. I was the Transformers, guy. My brother Anthony was more G.I. Joe. I liked He-Man. Little Joey, Anthony was a G.I. Joe. Sorry, Joey was Ghostbusters and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So he had this little pop gun here with the little foam,
right,
little cans in a way. They look like little cans, and we used to torture him, run around the house, shoot him with it. My dad used to shoot us.
popping them.
Yeah. Also reminds me of a marshmallow shooter in a way.
This is a marshmallow shooter. This is like this is what marshmallow shooter started with.
Right.
While you had marshmallow shooter, like you currently have like the marshmallow poppers. Did you find like gadgets and gizmos or baggages or FYE sold them to even GameStop was selling marshmallow poppers.
Yeah, we sold them for a while. We also sold even like the rubber band guns. You could load up like 10 or 15 in it and just and just shoot rubber bands. To hurt you or anything like that, but
I mean, it's a classic. Of course, I mislabeled it, so we won't get to see the box art. So hopefully later on my little feed, we'll get to see the box art. But if you're looking for this on Hasbro's website, look again. This is only available at Walmart. So happy hunting for all you guys looking for this right now. You would have to go to Walmart and pick this bad boy up for yourself.
Yes.
Happy hunting, guys. Anyway, back into now some more Ghostbusters for you.
Yes.
You like this one? The Ecto one from Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Yes. And I think this is really cool. And I like the amount of detail that they put into this. They really went above and beyond. And you could see that with the details on the Ross everything, like the doors, the tire wells, the hood, the way it looks like it's been faded out. And I just enjoy this because they took the time to not weather it, but weather it for the future in a way. So, they could have made it look brand new and everyone like, this isn't like in the movie. But they did a great job with this. And I think the detail of this is going to be fantastic. A little bit more of it, like, do the doors open up? Does the trunk, the back door open up? Does the Ecto, the impact slide out where they can pop them on there? Different stuff like that. I think it's going to be a really cool piece. And, I agree with Jabo. I wish the plasma figures would fit in it. I wonder if they're going to.
I don't care if they do or they don't, because don't forget, this is the Afterlife car. So the only thing that should probably fit in that is the proton packs.
Yes. And that door, I don't know if that door looks like it pops open. It does look like it has some spacing there around it.
There's some spacing here. There's some spacing here. So there's that hope.
Yep. And then I want to know does it have that side door where it popped out, where it's like the cockpit seat that popped out when he was shooting in the trailer that we saw. You know,
that's on this side right here. Yeah. This door right here. We're all hoping that this door extends out as it's supposed to be. Question: do these have doors? I mean, that's what we're hoping for. This is just a box art. We didn't get much detail than what we gotten as far as the action figures or the toys, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm sold on it. I don't know how you guys are.
That look of like it's in that garage, that barn that they had it out in that the barn in the backyard, and you took the cloth off and it showed it. Like, this is fantastic. Into this. I just like the little nod that they did. I think this is going to be fantastic. This is going to be probably a must grab one.
So cheers to everyone who is on the hunt. If you're looking for this specific Ghostbusters Ecto 1 that is part of the Ghostbusters Afterlife, it is available at Target. This one's available at Target. So happy hunting for anyone who's looking for now more Ghostbusters. You can only get it at Target. I like Brian by saying, I don't care about the figure fitting as much as I care about it being available for pre-order one. I don't understand why this sold out by Spangler one didn't. So Spangler, but the Spangler wand didn't. And here's the kicker: the Spangler wand also got available at GameStop starting today.
We actually had it in my GameStop a couple weeks ago, like 3 weeks ago. My manager
version.
Yeah. It's like around $100 or so. I'm not going to lie. The thing is absolutely fantastic. You can turn it on, and depending on which way you flip a switch in it, for different sounds and lights and glows. And you have an option where you turn the knob on it, and it actually gets more intensified. So it feels like it's actually like you're like shaking with it. So like, to be mean, but it vibrates a little bit stronger. I turn the wand up. Absolutely incredible. It color from green to red to orange. Absolutely amazing for the toy. It is seriously insane. Makes the noise to turn on off when you're shooting the beam like with it. It's absolutely. Some GameStop still have one. I know. I think the Cranston Parkade one in Rhode Island has it. Mine sold out because my manager bought it. But a store we were playing with, dude, absolutely incredible. Absolutely loved it.
Nice.
The box looks cool on it. It has a nice display to set it up. It's definitely something. If you're a Ghostbuster, I highly suggest picking it up. It is a nice piece to add to your collection.
Yeah, you say that now. Then meanwhile, they go to GameStop and it's not there no more because
Hey,
you happen to I can see you putting on, maybe there's a GameStop version of you putting on the jumpsuit with the Ghostbusters logo on it, and they see you in the background like, yeah, sorry, the last one just got sold.
I don't know what you're talking about. Just holding it and running around the store.
Yeah, nice Moon Knight in the background. Thanks, Jay, for noticing. Skeletor's back there too somewhere. There you go. Skeletor's right there. And then the old school championship belt happens to be sitting right there. Anyway, but you're a huge, like, there's no denying you and G.I. Joe's, right?
Oh, I love G.I. Joe. Like, I am a big fan of the G.I. Joe figures. Tomorrow at like 2 pops, I have a Shipwreck and a Zartan pop I'm picking up, and I cannot wait to bring those home.
Well, we're looking at Viper. We're looking at the new 6-inch Cobra series.
Yep.
Well, classified series. Sorry.
Yep.
I forget this character's name. This is Cobra Viper.
This is Firefly.
Firefly. Yeah, you go.
Yep.
We got Firefly right here with the extra accessories. Don't forget, we got a nice little drone character right there.
I do dig it. Like, they upgraded him a little bit with the drone thing. With it, they have he's got the dynamite. His backpack. Again, this is accessories. These are really cool pieces. The amount of put into these characters now and changing them up a little bit. Not much. They didn't like really revamp his whole look. But they did add some nice touches to kind of modernize it, which touch. This is absolutely fantastic. This is a nice piece. This is something I might have to try to grab when it comes out.
Which actually you're going to have to be hunting for because it's currently available on those crazy pre-orders.
Yeah.
And then you got the Cobra Viper as well, too. These 2 lovely figures are currently on the hunt right now, which includes Target, baby. You got to go get these at Target.
Yeah, I do. It's like, so Cobra Island. So I like that they have that, like, with that added to the box now. They didn't say Cobra Island. I don't even think they said anything on them in that upper left or above the G.I. Joe thing.
Yeah, but like what I'm trying to remember because I never collected in the 80s of all the G.I. Joes. Oh. Was there Cobra Island edition for some of these?
I know there was a Cobra Island, like in the cartoon series. I don't know if they made a toy line that was listed as Cobra Island. That I'm not particularly sure of. But these are really cool pieces. I like them. The amount of details on them. I like that the Viper has like a bandana around his neck or something like that. He's got the face mask. He's ready. He's staying safe. Every one of them are wearing masks. I'm just saying. They're all
everyone should be wearing masks. Yeah, right? both the villain and the heroes.
Yep.
They're wearing masks
on,
guys.
Yeah, and look at the detail on Firefly. It looks like he's got knives on his backpack. This one looks like he's got like.
I'm trying to wait. I was waiting for you with the dynamite, with this thing, the goggles. What is this? It looks like a speaker.
Yeah, well, I was saying maybe it's like a detonator or something. I'm not sure. I don't know. You have to take a look at it, back of the box if they showcase it. So what it might have. It looks like he's got a wrench on it, knives in the backpack. So they added really nice details, which is great.
There we go. There's nothing more than the accessories. Look at the bandana. Wait. How can you put goggles on a character that already has a visor on his face?
He's
how?
Maybe he's worried about the reflection. I don't know. Maybe the helmet comes off. I'm hoping it's like Judge Dredd. The helmet doesn't come off.
Yeah, but if you look at it, he's got a stupid rope right on the side there.
Yep. He's got the rope. I don't know.
The rope.
It's interesting. Very, very unique.
So happy hunting for you crazy cats and kittens right there. Happy hunting at Target, or go to Target's website and pre-order these before they're gone, or you got to sit there like everyone else, like someone on the feed and carrying the hell out of the store.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go hunting for these.
Then the next set, you also like these as well too, is the Zartan.
This the Zartan figure is so fire. This thing is incredible. Look at this. Like I can't saying this is beautiful.
The
Like
fact that
they
it comes in his extra face and it's in
yep.
a carry case already.
Yeah, it looks so you remember like with Mission where they could take like a scan of somebody's face and then all of a sudden they had a briefcase and was printing out the face. That's what this looks like. Like he scanned somebody and he has their face there and he can just swap out the face on it.
He's really 3D
Um,
printed. And if Manny's watching, Manny just kind of looks like you, bro. No offense if
right?
you're watching.
It
This is what
does.
this is what
Man,
this yeah.
Manny, I'd be going after Hasbro right now. I think this is copyright, facial copyright infringement. I'm just saying, man, you got to go for it, or at least get paid, get
I
some
mean,
payment.
all they added was an extra chin strap because we all know you don't do this, but kind of doesn't look like you, Manny. So,
Yeah. The only thing I find a little weird is the hands there. They look
but let's
creepish. The little hands in the bottom.
well, one looks like a cobra hand, and this looks like a zombified hand right there.
Yeah,
So you
that's
got a
I'm a little
cobra hand.
I'm a little curious as to what that's about. You know,
I don't know. And anyone seen Idle Hand? There's the Idle Hand.
right?
Or
Sawa.
movie Scorpion. I mean, look, go after him, get over here. Some kind of action right there.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting where that is. Or, I mean, I do like the fact that the chest plate, he looks like he's got his armor from the cartoon series, the comic books when we were kids. Like this looks right out of the cartoon series. So
Right.
I'm impressed with this. They did a great job with this.
Then you also got the Cobra Infantry.
This is
This
another one. This is what you were saying where you got to buy the henchmen. This is
yes.
ones that you have to purchase 3 or 4 of them because you can't just make one, put Cobra Commander and have henchmen behind him and Cobra Infantry. You need multiple Z's, the Cobra Vipers. You need to grab these extra guys and get different guns with them, different weapons, different poses. This is perfect. Like this is amazing.
Well, maybe Hasbro wants to be smart. What they did with the Marvel line when they added the henchmen and put them at like $15. The
Yes.
fact that you're getting them, I get it. First run, $20. I get it. Try to get people enthusiastic. But when we build the characters, when we watch the cartoon series, it was like 50 billion Cobra infantrymen to like one Joe,
Yep.
and those were the episodes. And he's going on a shooting spree, we'll say, or on a fighting spree just to get to the commander.
Well,
And
you remember the cartoon series? It'd be like Swift Kick, like Doc and in the middle of the desert, and they're battling like 150, Cobra Infantry or the Viper Troopers, and it's just the 3 of them.
right.
Somehow, no, because never ever got hit with a laser shot. But like, come on, like that always killed me. It always bothered me about that. Like you didn't never knock anybody out unless Swift Kick got kicked them or something. But
You
this
know,
one,
you need
like this is really cool. Like I like the fact that even on the chest plate, he looks like he's got the piece where he can hold it, and just put that in that front chest plate there. That might be another gun that's involved. The back one on his back hip there, maybe that's where the rifle might sit. And actually, it looks like that might come off like it's like a rubber piece that could pop off. So maybe you can swap it out to a different character.
accessories. This also looks like it comes off the body as well, too. Just
Yep.
besides the fact that it's got 2 holsters and a knife holster,
Mm-hmm.
2 gun holsters and a knife holster.
Yep.
When did your toy have this? Besides you buying all the Nerf guns, just so you can have something. And even then, they never had holsters for any of the accessories.
Back in the day, you never got this with these little 3.5.
Right.
You didn't lose the knife if you left it on the counter or your dresser or the toy box or something. Good luck if that fell on the floor and got underneath the couch. Mom vacuumed it. You're out. A knife, a little gun, whatever. I do like with the newer pieces. These are mostly towards us adults. You're not buying this for your 8-year-old kid or 9 kid. Yeah, some parents might.
Maybe.
Yeah, but I think with the collectors, the kids are getting a shot at these. Dad and Uncle Bob are getting these, or the kids do.
Yes, and the lovely box art that it comes with as well too. Little helmet, little face mask, little accessories of the guns. Got the knife.
I dig the Zartan box art because I like the design behind him and stuff like that. I'm hoping they're going to make the other the Zartan, like his other clique with them. That's got to be a part of the series. The next ones.
Yeah, but the next ones are from the Fang series, and these are back to your 3.5 inch, 3.75 inch figures, whatever it may be, the classic size that you grew up with playing as in the 80s. We have Scarlet.
Yeah, I mean, another figure I like on the base, you have the G.I. Joe where it is etched in there. And I do dig that they're now putting bases with these because it's going to hold up. Maybe you can put it in a pose, like a kick pose or a kneel pose or something like that. You don't have to worry about your character falling over. I like the accessories that they have her. She's got, looks like a harness, almost like a belt harness in a way. She's got a crossbow. She's got an arrow pack on it.
We got the harness, bro.
Should have had another gun.
The harness.
You know, they did a great job with these. You know, I like the detail on it, and I do like how you with the elbows, the wrist, the knees, the hips. You could turn everything different poses. That's a lot better than what we had, where it was like kung fu grip, and you move the arm up and down. This the arm movement. You know, if you were lucky, you got one where it had a grip like that, or it had this.
Yeah.
Good luck trying to fit a toy in it, or if you did bend it in too much, you bent the thumb back.
Forget it was done. I mean, look how many times we got our He-Man figures and half of them were chewed up or something. They had all the missing figures. I was guilty of biting off their fingers.
Oh yeah, you know, little kids, you're like chewing on it. You know, like we all did it.
So besides that one part of the series, we also got Roadblock as well too. And dude, the accessories on him.
This is a
3-inch.
Yeah, like they went. Yeah, they went house on him. They really did. They went house block here. Another one again with the base, the G.I. Joe. You've got the. I don't know if that his chest piece is going to come off his vest, but it does have that look like it looks like it's a little bit loose. So I'm not sure if you could take that off on him. I do like he has the 50 cal. He's got the little, the bullets for it. I wonder if that bullet's like he's going to be able to strap it around his chest, almost like a belt.
It's strappable, and if you look right here, it's got the space to put it in. So, yes.
Yeah. Like, this is impressive. I'm curious as to what that little, like, T-bar is there, like the little 7 there. Yeah, that. Like, I'm curious of what that's for.
That's a base to hold this one in place. If you're a shooter, you always have, like, also extra barrel, because this one has a stand as well, too. Who knows?
Yep.
I mean, these parts are way too small to generalize. I mean, look, we're looking at pieces that are this small. So
this is true.
So God knows what it's for. It doesn't matter. It's got extra accessories, bro.
And these are just the weapons and everything that they have. Like, this is impressive.
And just for your hunt, you have to go to Walmart to find this bad boy. I mean, because look at Destro. Destro, I'm sorry. Like, I'm buying him just because of this. He comes with a carrying case. Like, if I'm going to go on a shooting spree, bro, I'm going to have a carrying case where I look like, Pop the Gun, I forget what movie it was. Like, he shows up in a carrying case and he just drops the carrying case and the gun's already there and it was already part of the handle.
That's within Antonio Banderas.
Was that it?
Desperado or something, I think it was. He just said that he basically went like that and dropped them down. He had the guns right there.
Man, no. I think that was a guitar one. Wasn't it guitar? He had the guitar guns.
He had the guitar guns, but then he also had in one of the other guys, and it had like a rocket launcher out of the suitcase, and he had it where it was actually a gun too as well. Love that. The detail. But I do like this where it looks like you can break the gun, store it in the gun case. So it looks like you can take the handle off, put it in the stock part, put it over there. You have the whole barrel of the gun. You can fit it. Like, it's got
it's in good pieces.
Yeah.
It's in pieces. You get to put this little toy back together. For all
you mean that's if somebody actually takes it out of the box. Like, good luck. No one's taking this out.
That's if you get your magnifying glass out just to find these pieces. Depends on anyone else.
I do like this that he does not look like he's all pimped out. The director pimped out that they had that looked like a reject from Tiger King.
Have you seen the collar around that neck, bro? Have you
Yeah, I
seen that
know.
chest piece around that neck?
Yeah,
That right there.
not pimped out though. He's not pimped out, tiger wise.
I want the pin. No, no. I want the 6-inch pimped out, the gold plate box, whatever it looks like. It looks dope.
The gold briefcase, I will say, was pretty cool.
There,
I do like this that it looks like the original artwork, the original that we had as kids, which is fantastic.
with the new versions, you have the new figures with the old school box art.
Yep. And you know what I do like about this? You look at it too, and all the action figures, the plastic looks like it holds the guns and the accessories a little bit better. How many times you find something like, and even now as a collector, and you find an old school one, the weapon's not like stuck to the back; it's hanging on the bottom of it because it popped loose or it couldn't hold it.
Be honest. How many of your accessories were sitting in your parents' car somewhere under the seat because you couldn't wait to go home to open this as a kid?
Rip it open, everything flies all over the place.
And then mom and dad had to go buy her another one because you couldn't stop.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for anyone who did, but there was once or twice like my parents had to go back to the store because they couldn't find it in the car. Like it was like right there, and if they vacuumed it, forget it. They was lost because you're not going through. They're not going through. Not like today where you can go through the go through the vacuum.
Not back then, you didn't.
I say this now, but how many parents, how many of you made your parents go buy another figure because you lost the one accessory, the one?
Maybe other parents didn't. My parents did. My dad was like, shouldn't have lost it. Stop crying.
And do you remember Ninja Turtles? Yeah. How tiny those ninja stars were?
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, yeah.
How tiny those ninja stars were? What I never understood was, in the cartoon, they never used the ninja stars.
I know Michelangelo and I think Raphael always had the ninja stars, but they never used them.
Never used them. And last but not least, the set is the copter with the Cobra, with a Cobra infantryman.
This is absolutely fantastic. This is straight out from when we were kids, man. I had one of these. Obviously, it wasn't this detailed as it is now. Like, right. Look at that. That is it. And they have one that's actually also G.I. Joe has a version of it too as well. You know, you always see Wild Bill flying it and stuff. Like where the side missiles are available. You know, they've got the giant bomb on the bottom that's strapped to the bottom of it. And that it had like a little plastic hook, pop it right into it. And it held it there in place. And I think if I wasn't mistaken, some of them had like a little thing on the side. It was like a little click and it would spin the propeller. That would be nice if they had that.
They had the gun in the back to spin
the
propeller.
You could
but
hold
it.
Wasn't
a G.I. Joe one. It was like an aftermarket one where you had you had the trigger finger one and your propeller spun. I had that. Yeah. I had that.
Yeah, I know. I agree with Jay, but Wild Bill had the Apache, but the helicopter was very similar to it. You know, it was great though. I love that. But Wild Bill's had the cockpit where he had the glass open, closed on it. This one, you just threw your figure in it. And the nice thing is the action figure, you can tell in the back of the seat, he's got a little hook there. So he must have the peg hook open available on the back. So you can put him in there. So if you ever were doing like all different, flying to dodge the G.I. Joe figures, your figure didn't pop out.
And there it is. There's that peg sitting right there for you guys. So that way, pop, he didn't move. You had him upside down, which I've never seen a helicopter go upside down. But you know what? The cartoon did it, and it made some pilots try it every once in a while.
Hey, we all watched the A-Team movie, pulling Mad Murdoch. He rotated the helicopter.
Did you mind the new one with Liam Neeson and everything else?
I thought it was pretty decent, truthfully. I enjoyed it.
I wish they could have done a bit.
I didn't think Rampage was going to do that good of a job. But
the goods, yes.
He did an all right job with it. I can't complain.
So
and they are right now on a new G.I. Joe movie. We have the Snake Eyes movie. So I think that's why Hasbro is re-pushing out a lot of the toys. See is an interest to remake the new Joe movie, but I know they are doing the Snake Eyes one, and then and there is talks and rumors about over
they got
Transformers.
they've been trying to get John Cena to jump on G.I. Joe, and with John Cena on board, there are rumors to have a quick crossover because John Cena did a G.I. Joe reference in the Bumblebee movie.
Yes, he
so
did.
There was a quick reference to the Joes in the Bumblebee movie if you never watched it. So
and
there's that hope.
And I think we will have to put the stickers on this, J-Bo. I don't think the stickers are going to come with it. So it's going to come with its own separate sticker pack, which was always a pain in the neck. You like tweezers to peel some and put them on perfectly. They never stayed just right. You always had a little skewed. It was always, oh yeah, if you ripped it, forget it. Like it was a pain in the neck. Hated it.
You loved it. Don't lie. You loved every second of it.
Yeah, that's it.
Every minute of it. Every time you put on that figure. Yep. The stick. You were were you the sticker guru? Did you have that one friend that was really good at doing stickers, and you never put on the stickers until your friend came over? You ever had one of those?
No, because if it wasn't me doing it, it was my dad. Okay. My dad always did it when we were kids. You know, especially on the Transformer figures, he would take them and put them on the stuff like that. I remember the Ninja Turtle stuff, the G.I. Joe Fortress, all that stuff. My dad was the man to do that.
See, I remember as a kid growing up, the major downfall, and this I'm gonna go with Ghostbusters real quick. The major downfall was Ghostbusters when you got Ecto 1, 2, or the second Ecto 1 for Ghostbusters 2, the door and everything for Ecto 1 was from the first Ecto 1. So there was no space to do the Ghostbusters 2 logo on the side of the door.
Nice.
Because the crease that was for the door was for Ghostbusters 1. And yet they gave you a sticker for Ghostbusters 2.
Hey, you know, just remade it with the same accessories.
It was the exact same car, just a Ghostbusters 2 logo.
Yep.
They didn't spend the time to do the mold for the Ghostbusters 2 sticker.
Costs money, that stuff.
Yeah, but you know who's actually doing a good job with outdoing the last figure that they've done before? And you love these. You love Build-A-Figures.
I do.
The new Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure.
Yep.
We're starting with the new War Machine. I forget what this one's supposed to be. Iron Patriot or something like that. I forget the list. But doesn't matter. It's Marvel Legends. It's a Build-A-Figure. But this goes to Joe Fixit.
Yes.
These were exclusives to Hasbro Pulse. Yep. I'm excited because I pre-ordered these bad boys the second they were released. So you have this character. You have the new Captain America, which we were still trying to figure out if it was supposed to be based off the Falcon and Winter Soldier series, or is it based off the video game?
See, I think this reminds me of U.S. Agent in a way because of the everything like that he has there. That's not the normal Captain America. So I'm curious if this is U.S. Agent or so, but they are listing as Captain America. So
I think this is the Captain America from the new TV series because of the way his face is and from the shield. Yeah, J-Bo could say, you know what? They actually released the video game version last set. This is the new set because I wish I had it. Do I have it? I'm going to be like that guy. Be like, it's going to be right here. And I don't have it on me right now. It's somewhere here. I do have Captain America U.S. Agent. I do have the Captain America that went
the Gamerverse.
From the Gamerverse.
Yep.
This is not from Gamerverse. And if it is, they didn't release the black suits, and the jawline is completely different from it. This is the one from Winter Soldier and Falcon. Yeah, look at the armor. If you look at the screenshots for the TV series, bro, it's also the same armor that they're using right now in the show. And if it was the video game, this will be more bulkier. The video game also didn't have he didn't have arm protectors in the video game.
You didn't have the arms.
So you play the video game, double check because that has way too much armor than what Captain America does, and that's
maybe
also
it's alternate universe, alternate costume. We don't know.
True.
You know, they are introducing more stuff into it, so who knows if it's going to be an alternate universe or whatnot.
I'm waiting for them to do Captain Punishment.
Yeah.
if you played Marvel vs. Capcom 3, right? The third one that was on PS3 and everything was a yeah PS3. You want Captain Punishment? Yes.
What
You
up,
also got
Sammy?
the old school version of Falcon. So if you were growing up and you had the Toy Biz line, you guys, this is the re-release, not a re-release. I say this is a newer version of Falcon.
Yeah.
Not as
I
yeah,
I was gonna say I like this because I like the wings because they look like where they were done with the nanotech, almost like the holotech in a way, where it
right.
was like
Especially
you know
the wings are holographic and everything.
yeah.
Because if you got the Toy Biz version, which was based on the original cartoon, they had feathers on them. This is the
Mhm.
one time he actually doesn't have the feathers of like the previous ones.
Yeah.
Almost like as if you bought the old school Angel figure.
And the nice thing about this is from the comic books or even from the cartoon series where he would move the wings in, he could fire like energy bolts on him, like Jay Bill saying, the energy wing, the projectiles. Like that's what this looks like.
As you say, energy wings. I say
Yeah.
potatoes. I say potatoes. You say tomatoes. I say tomatoes. Whatever
Tomato.
floats your boat. Tomatoes.
Tomatoes. But this is old school class Falcon, which I think is fantastic. And some of the fans are probably gonna be like, this isn't from Infinity War. No kidding. Read a comic, pick up an old school comic. This is how he originally came.
This is when he was cool with Captain America, and he was
Yep.
the other sidekick besides Bucky.
Yep.
We also have Jocasta,
Mm-hmm.
ally of the Avengers. So I don't know when they're going to introduce this character, or I mean, they just introduced this figure, but she reminds me of the Shi'ar Empire that we read in the comic books.
Mm-hmm. And it also, you look at the way the headpiece is, whether it's the way the hair is, or if it is something like a headpiece, it almost has like a sphinx or like
Yes,
a type deal on it. It's just this is a weird, creepy little piece to me. This reminds me of War Room from the
right.
X-Men in a way.
Well, we're gonna have to wait a few more weeks to see what accessories it comes with as well
Yes.
too. There was a few figures out. If you went on Instagram, there are a few more images. The artist who did do the art piece for this one just posted the box art 10 minutes before we started. So um, yeah, she also looked like a serpent as well too.
Yep. She looks like she does.
Yeah. My favorite, Kang.
Kang the Conqueror. This is a must-have. Look at the detail on this, what they've done, where the way his robe is, all the way down to the neck piece, the mask, the way it has the space on it. This is absolutely fantastic. I love this piece. This is probably the one I'm going to buy. This one probably Falcon. Like I want these two pieces because it's classic Falcon and you got Kang the Conqueror. Like
Yeah,
this
but
is fantastic.
you can't just buy the two figures and
No,
you're stuck with the extra accessories. But I guess you could sell the art, like either the arm or the leg, or it comes with. You can sell it online
right?
for all those people that do love it. As Sammy says, yes, the paint on it is brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait for it to come in so I can do the build a figure set. Of course, you know, it'll be a while till I do the build figure,
Yeah, right.
but totally worth it. And then last but not least is Thor.
Thunderstrike. Is that what his
Thunder
name's Thunderstrike?
Thunderstrike was a Thunderstrike Thor. I couldn't remember exactly. Is it Thunderstrike? It's an alternate. It's not Thor, but it's a different character, right? If I'm mistaken.
Looks like he's swinging Mjolnir, so I think it's Thunderstrike. I think that's what they call. But he looks like someone that was sitting in the middle, like he was sitting there hanging out with Paul Bunyan, and he's like, "I'm here to cut down some trees," you know. Like he's got that look, like he should be part of like Wolverine and Weapon X or
He looks like he belongs in Canada chopping
Alpha
some
Flight. Yeah,
trees.
like part of Alpha Flight,
Belongs
in
with
a way.
Maverick. He looks like he belongs with Sabretooth and
Yep.
Deadpool for the time being. He's an extra muscle.
Yeah,
he's
I
their
like
juggernaut.
the ponytail, the way it's got everything on it. This is a great figure. I like the detail of it, the way the It looks like the vest will be able to come off. Kurt Russell. I kind of agree with Brandon. He looks like a Cable Thor mashup.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he really does. This is a great piece. Like, I like it. I'm kind of intrigued. What other accessories is he going to come with? Do they have anything else?
With their powers combined, they build
Mr.
Joe
Fix
It.
This is fantastic.
A classic figure, which I am hoping, which I doubt, I am hoping, I really do doubt, that they will have him in the She-Hulk series somewhere.
Oh, well, the rumor is Professor Hulk is going to be part of it. I don't know how many episodes or anything, but they are saying he's going to be part of the.
Yeah. So could it happen? Could it really happen? Could it really happen?
And I do agree with Jabo here, where he's saying it's the wrong colored Mr. Fix.
Yes,
he should be gray.
Grayer.
He should be gray. But I mean, I can get over it because he doesn't look like the bright green that we're used to. So, you know, maybe he's not as gray. He's not as sad.
Jabo, this is what you do. You buy 2 of each figures.
Yep.
You build 2 characters. And if you're very good and steady with your hands, you color the second figure and make one gray.
But you know, the other nice thing I do like about this is if you look at it, like swap out the head on this and maybe the hands, and you make this, you know, Kingpin.
Yes.
Wilson Fisk.
Like, but how many Kingpins do we have? I mean, look, they already released 2 Kingpin figures. One was a Build-A-Figure, one was an exclusive. So you already got 2 Kingpin figures, and you kind of don't need the hats.
No, but this the Kingpin of like where he is from the newer Daredevil series. Yes. You know, he has the normal suit on or something like that, and you swap out the head. I think it would be something kind of cool and wanted to customize it. They could do it, but you really don't need to.
But this figure is missing one accessory, though.
What's that?
His Tommy gun.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Fix-It did have it.
Joe Fix-It had that 30s, 40s vibe where he rocked the Tommy gun. And it's also missing, and he's also missing the feather coming out of his top hat.
Mm-hmm.
Does the fedora hat come off? Yes, I believe the fedora hat. It looks like the fedora hat come. No, it doesn't look like it comes off.
Yeah, because well, go to the next picture.
Yeah.
No, I think solid. It might. No, because it looks like where you see the side of the hat.
Yeah.
No, not that side. The other side. You see where it would be where the feather would connect to it right there. It does look like it's turned a little bit more on this one. And the last picture before that, it looks like it's a little closer to the face. So maybe you can turn the hat. You might not be able to take it off, but I would assume you're probably going to be able to. Who knows?
Maybe.
I mean, we got to get it. And then we'll find out.
I'm going to get it. We're going to find out. I'll do an unboxing when it comes out. So you guys will all be like, I should have gotten this. And I have to go on a crazy hunt to every Walmart and Target and find the pieces.
I'm hoping a year from now, Mr. Fix-It is available just as a big figure, you know?
That's because it ended up happening, and then that's where they're going to release the gray version.
And they probably will. Maybe that's the chase version in a way. You know, you got to get both of them, so this will increase the value of both.
I hope not. I mean, look, yeah, and then the gray version comes with a Tommy gun with an open hand, with different hand accessories.
Yep.
This is how they get us. We get it. Thank you, Hasbro, for doing this all of our lives. And what I really love is how they love their henchmen now. You listened.
Right?
You love us. You really love us in a way.
Still today, this reminds me of Chameleon from Spider-Man.
That's true, but it also has the Spider-Man suit, sort of, one of the Spider-Man suits.
Yep.
This is the Hellfire Club henchman, or guard, whatever one you would call it. It does come with the box art, exclusive to Hasbro Pulse. And the cool thing about it is the price point on this is pretty affordable. I mean, affordable to the fact that, you know, for $30 you can get 2 henchmen.
Mm-hmm.
What I also love is the box art. I feel like I just want to get it because of this box.
The only thing I have an issue with is like he's got a butt face in a way, like right down. He's got the crack right down
the middle and everything.
You know. It's like, dude, didn't someone tell you, you know? face. I'm just
This
saying,
is not a
you know,
bad. This is like very bad. This is a very bad look for you and everything,
right? We're gonna make you a figure. You're gonna have this like line going right down
right?
the face, you know.
Um, you like dealing with these guys, right? When it comes to shows, you kind of don't. I mean, we're talking about the great thing that is happening right now, and that's the Power Rangers going to all these crazy comic book stores. And thank
Hmm.
you guys for doing this. Now they have more Power Ranger action figures. uh,
More stuff for these
so
guys to sign. So yeah.
or well, someone actually finally gets a release of an action figure after she had her release in the 90s, and it was so bad that they never really updated her in a way.
Mhm.
So I'm very happy about one action figure that's finally getting its proper long overdue release. And for some of the other figures, you finally get a nice good head attachment, we'll say.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll say. So yeah, I'm trying to be shoot, I usually set up. These are the new Power Ranger Lightning Collection. This is the Dino Thunder red figure. That is, I forgot. See, I have notes today. Uh,
Well,
yeah,
these are
these
your
figures.
guys. I don't really know too much about the Power Ranger figures. Sorry.
Oh, if you're hunting, shoot, I forget where it is. All right, if you're hunting, they're on Pulse. So they're at Target.com, most likely in Amazon. Uh, so if you are on the hunt, the video ended for me. What? Never mind. If you're on the hunt, go to Target, go to Pulse.com. You can start your collection or restart your collection or jump on the new edition for Power Rangers, for the Power Rangers Lightning Collection. They just released the White Ranger not too long ago of the Dino Thunder. They just added the Red Ranger. Um, we also have, look, the
I-
accessories with the lightning
I'm
and the
digging
sword.
that. Like he looks like he's got that fire. Like he's just bringing it right through. He's gonna slice through one of the putties, or you know, the creatures that
Yeah,
or
it looks
Zed or whatever
like
one
action and
would send.
everything.
Yeah,
Wrong, wrong bad guy for this guy, but
I know,
that's a
I know.
different story. It doesn't matter. He's got sword action on him. Is
Didn't
the
they
fact
also
that when
do
he
one of them where
sliced,
it was like the episode of Red where they all came together from all the different versions? So you know,
yes,
who knows? Maybe they did battles.
who knows? This one also comes with the actor's head that comes with it. I forget the actor's name. I wish Ben was here. He can tell us who this Red Ranger is.
The only
That's
thing I find hilarious on him is the face that he's making. He looks like a smug. Like look at him, he's like,
that douche look.
yeah,
You're, talk-
exactly. That's the word I
you're
was looking
talking about
for.
like the smart Alec look that
Yeah,
everyone is used to.
yep, yep. That's right. I'm a Red Ranger. Like
That
you know,
pretentious, that
yep,
pretentious look that some of them have.
yep.
Yes. So this is Lightning Red Ranger. Pretty cool. I'm not a big fan of. I never got into this series, but I may add it to a collection only because I do have a few. I do have one figure here. I will post. I do have one. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna save this one for one of the figures coming out. So I'm gonna save the figure here. The Paul Rudd look, in a way. Yes. The next figure coming out in Lightning series is the Green Ranger. It's if you have this one, this is a sort of a re-release in a way. It was
Mhm.
released as a two-pack just last year with the putty. This year they're releasing the Green Ranger on his own. This time with a new head. So he does have the sword that he gets from Rita.
And I do like that he had the holster in the back where he had his was it the Saba dagger?
It's the dagger.
Yeah, the
So
Saba
the
dagger,
dagger
right?
holster
Yep.
thing. The dragon dagger.
Oh, dragon dagger. Okay.
Doesn't matter. I mean, look, it's got a holster. Does it matter? It has a holster.
In the green electric. It's got
And
green
he's
electrical.
the only thing missing is a fireball coming out of his hands, which if you got the two pack, he comes with a fireball.
Looks like
But
his chest plate could come off too. You can
if you
just
just
have
have to
him.
detach the arms and just the chest plate comes off.
Yeah.
And you can add him to all of the other Rangers, especially of the Black Ranger that was originally attached. This chest plate actually, yes, does come off, can
Yep.
come off. So you can attach them to your Pink Ranger, your Yellow Ranger, or your Blue Ranger. And if you didn't get the Black Ranger, you also, you had Walter with or without the Dragon Shields.
What's up with his Cobra Kai or the Miyagi Dojo headband?
Was evil, sir. This was when he was, beginning stage teen mullet. The teen mullet look.
So this is the evil. This is how you can tell he was evil. He had the head bandana, so he's Cobra Kai.
Sort of, yeah.
So he's good. He's Miyagi. He doesn't have the bandana. Okay. All right.
When he's Miyagi-Do, he doesn't have the bandana on his head.
Ben says it's the correct helmet too, so that's good.
Yes, it's the correct helmet. The other one had a silver stripe that they put in the center. Yes, Ben is correct. We were just thinking about you, Ben. We were wondering where you are.
So now my question here is, like, we're on the helmet. Sorry, it looks like it's more like a dragon, look, or like a lizard. Is this like from the Dragon series, or is this the original Morphin Power Ranger one?
Oh, the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Okay. When the silver one was added on later, but it was later altered to be silver. They took off the silver. It's a whole story with the helmet.
Oh, okay.
Because someone had said that originally the helmet was supposed to be silver, and they never put the colors on it, the proper colors. So if
maybe this is something I'm gonna have a conversation with JDF about.
Right.
Get up to date.
I mean, are you gonna have an actual conversation with JDF and not like the fan version of JDF?
Right.
You're like, what's with the colors? Are you asking me as a fan or as someone of business? And you're going, here we go. Anyway, and this is also the second release of the putties. As I mentioned before, the Green Ranger and the putty were 2-pack for last year's set. But if you got the putty, it was just a generic putty. This one now is the Zed putty. The Lord Zed putty. If you punch them in the center, if you're good enough and you had to punch this giant emblem literally that was on the center of the chest, that's how you easily defeated them, and they broke up in pieces. I kind of wish this kind of broke apart a little. Like, it did break apart. Like
I see what you're saying. Yeah, like maybe the arm or the wrist could fall off, the knee could fall off, something like that. Almost like they collapse like a Lego thing, just dropped.
But even if you don't hit the center, as like the pieces could pop off. Mm-hmm. But anyway, it's really cool. They also got the fireball hands, straight out of Marvel Legends. Because if you have Iron Fist, this is the same thing.
Dragon uppercut, Street Fighter.
Yes, you do have Ryu.
Yep.
You can always add the Dragon uppercut right here. And if you have the Green Ranger at 1.2, he did throw a fireball every once in a while at his Power Ranger friends.
I do like the detail that they have in the hands. It looks like you're saying, like the putty, like it's made from the ground, the dirt and stuff like that. It's got like that magma lava look to him and stuff. So I could understand where he has the fireball, the red eye, stuff like that. So pretty neat, with the details that they put into it.
I like the fact that they added the chest piece.
You've got a blue crystal on you.
Are you special, sir, with the blue crystal on you?
Breaking Bad is going to sue. I'm just saying.
No, they're not. I mean, someone showed me a kit not too long ago, and involved blue crystals. That's a different story of how to make blue crystals, aka candy. Power Rangers.
Rock candy.
Yeah, rock candy, the blue rock candy. Thank you. I like, yet again, the accessories that come with it, as if she got hit in the chest and it blows up, which is pretty cool. The fireball in the hand, even though the putties never had fireballs in their hands. Someone's got to tell me why this one had fireballs in their hands. But it's the extra accessories. That's why we love the accessories. That's the box art, because it comes with not just a fireball, but also 2 extra hands. Because why? Putties need extra hands.
It's just like, I look at the box in the side profile of it. It reminds me of something else, like another like henchman from another series or something. Like, I don't know if it's like Marvel or DC. Right. Like almost like there's like he's a weak version of what's his face,
Dark version. Okay.
So
you see this figure I'm holding up in my hand, right? You see this one? So we see that Kimberly got her action figure, and we've seen
Yep.
tons of Kimberly figures. She's part of the original
Yep.
cast and everything. She's got the flip figure. But you know who they missed out on? The
Who would
second
that be?
Pink Ranger. So finally,
Kathleen Sutherland.
without further ado, Catherine Sutherland finally gets her due. Finally gets her due. This is, ladies and gentlemen, the second Pink Ranger. This is Catherine Sutherland, the Catherine Sutherland action figure. If you were a fan of the original Power Rangers, and I believe they're going to do this for the other two figures, so this will
Mhm.
probably be a special. The Black Ranger and the Red Ranger will probably come with this extra edition color, which we've seen
Yep.
before with the not the Lightning series, the previous
I
Bandai
like
series.
the way the poses are and stuff like that with the knee, the kick, everything. This looks really cool. They did a great job with this.
And if Gabriel wants to know, pink is one of my favorite colors. I do rock the pink. So, and which is really dope. I'm waiting for the face part. She's got the bow.
Mhm.
She's got one more accessory. Actually, to be honest, she actually has one more accessory that this one doesn't have. If you look at it, it is this pink lightning.
Oh yeah, like a lightning arrow or something, right?
Kimberly doesn't have it. This one does.
Nice.
So we finally get Catherine as a Power Ranger, her own figure. Congratulations.
Right?
You know, you no longer have to go hunt for your Zeo figure. Sorry. I'm sorry. Because she did buy the Zeo figures I did have.
Yep.
Because of the fact that, the Power Rangers looking for their action figures.
Mhm.
So she now has her own again. I'm happy that she has her own. I'm happy they finally released her as a Pink Ranger. I think she only survived the last 4 or 5 episodes. I mean, she did 20 episodes, 10
Uh,
episodes of Mighty
oh,
Morphin Power Rangers before jumping into Zeo. So
yeah.
pretty cool.
I got a chance to meet her and hang out with her in 2015 at
Hmm.
I think first show I met you was Hasbro, the Hartford Comic Con. I
Oh,
got a
was
chance
she
to sit
there?
with
I
her.
don't.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
she was there.
I don't remember
Yep.
her being there.
Yeah, because I remember her being there, and I remember I showed up to help out, and they were like, "Oh, we're gonna put you in a Power Ranger." I was like, "Okay." They're like, "Perfect. You won't fangirl over her." I'm like, "I'm not a huge Power Ranger fan, so this works out
Oh,
really
right.
well."
We were talking about this, and
So
I
I,
didn't even know you were there because I was more intrigued at the fact that you had Sons of Anarchy cast there.
yep, and I was there and hung out with her, and the fans that were coming up, and me and her talked and everything, and and she goes, "You really want to drive fans crazy?" She goes, "Watch this. We'll flip it around. We'll stop playing Power Ranger episodes." And fans would come up and they would be like, "In this episode, in the fourth minute, you looked at me and goes, I'm telling you, they know more about the show than I do." She goes, "I don't remember, and I was in the episode." And it was crazy.
But that's acting. But
Yep.
she's being paid as an actor. All right, I did my job. Bye. I'm
Yep.
never going to see the episodes ever again unless I have kids.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of wish I was like a henchman in Power Rangers, or kind of like was like a sidekick or somewhere in the back, or the evil or the scientist or whatever that helps them. Sure, let's all be part of it.
Yep.
I don't want Power
Actually,
Ranger powers. I'll just be the new versions of Bulk and Skull. Here you go, Bulk and Skull right here. Verse you
right?
guys.
I'm down with it. Uh, she took a picture with me and she posted it on her Instagram. So I made a celebrity Instagram. I'm pretty happy about that.
Yay! And you
Her
can just
and
post this as well
Katrina
too.
Law.
Congratulations to Catherine. Well deserved. Way overdue.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I do have the Turbo. I do have the Zeo. They don't do it justice. This is justice for you. Congratulations. You are
If
way
anybody's never had
overdue.
a chance to meet Catherine, definitely go say hello to her at a show. She's absolutely fantastic. She's an amazing, young woman. Definitely meet her and
Well,
hang out with
she
her.
gave me a cold shoulder last year. I mean, no
Really?
offense. I don't know. Maybe because I'm a guy.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I'm not the
You
super
didn't.
fan.
You didn't have that altered reality shirt. I don't know.
Anyway, also, I don't know how this is getting released, but this is a release of the Zeo Megazord. There's no full detail on them just yet. Full detail. I was hoping this was a Build-A-Figure, but it's not. This is going to be a giant 12-inch figure with multiple accessories. When I mean multiple accessories, if you've ever watched Power Rangers Zeo, they have different helmets, and we'll go through some of the helmets and everything. I am wondering why I'm getting emails. Um, you know when you tell someone, by the way, I'm live, like don't call me, don't bother me.
And they just message you like crazy.
They message you like crazy, like, bro, I'm down the street. I'm like, bro, look at your Facebook. If you're not watching us on Facebook, Twitch, or on YouTube, and thank you for watching us tonight during the debates. We love you all. This is
This is
the
a much
Zio.
better debate, and conversation.
Just two guys talking about stuff that you like. So we're doing
Yep.
this for you guys. This is the Power Ranger Megazord, the Zeo Megazord. Comes with multiple heads, comes with a sword, comes with this lovely shield. Um, it's not a transformer in a say, it's already pre-built. So this is how it comes with multiple helmets. As we see, this is the Red Ranger helmet, the red helmet. I forget the other one. This is the black helmet that you see right there with the two gunners. As we know, the Taurus helmet, the green one is right there. Yeah. Ben says the original. Of course, always the original is better. When you can build
Mhm.
them as transformers into a bigger one, yes.
Oh yeah.
When their powers combined, you also have the extra attachment. I think this is the Yellow Ranger head, if I'm not mistaken. So multiple attachments for your Zeo Ranger, the Zeo Megazord, sorry. And last but not least, the Blue Ranger head. All cool stuff, all Power Rangers. Um,
I feel like I
but
want to
also
call this one Buckethead. I don't know
Buckethead.
why. He looks like a bucket.
He looks like he's a unicorn. He's a unicorn. Stop calling these Transformers. Technically, they are part of the family, and I believe someone in Bandai said that they are part of the same universe.
See, this I wouldn't say more as Transformers. I feel like this is more like Voltron-esque in a way.
That too. So
You know?
Voltron, Transformers, and Power Rangers are all part of the same universe. So
Yeah.
who's gonna write that comic? I'm not gonna be that person. But I
I
still want to see
definitely read it.
Voltron versus. I do want to see Voltron versus the Megazord, so that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't see the Voltron kids surviving against Power Rangers.
Is this being done by Bat Out of the Sun and
No.
JDF is part of it? Because if it is, JDF automatically wins.
Yeah, I know. Even though he
Automatically,
should,
hands down.
I know. Even though he should lose to everything
Yes.
that he does. How could he beat against Scorpion? Oh my God, really? Man,
or
never mind.
or Akuma, evil
We
Akuma.
we can go through that. You know what? We can go through that debate with some of the bad, especially with the Jason David Frank character, what he wants to be, Green Ranger, White Ranger. Okay, we get it. But one thing cool that came out was the fact that Ryu has Power Ranger powers all of a sudden now.
Yeah, right.
And it
I do
was
remember that.
in the Power Rangers video game where Capcom finally gave them the okay to make a Power Ranger version of Ryu. We don't have that toy out yet. Hopefully, we can probably get it somehow. Capcom.
So everyone that's a Power Ranger fan right now, a new Power Ranger video game too.
Yeah. So go get
So
that game. Here's something that's really cool. They brought back the retro Power Ranger Morphers. These were the ones that flipped. If you flip their heads, they gave you the character base.
yep.
But I'm kind of not digging it a little bit. I mean, look, granted they update the head and stuff, but it looks, as you said before too, as we discussed yesterday, they look too bulky.
Yeah. Very, very bulky pieces. And honestly, with all the detail that they can put to everything now, I get it. They look like they used the original molds, like the head molds. But I think they could have done a slightly better job, not make this so bulky. Like this thing looks like a 3-inch block just for the chest alone.
Yeah.
But I get it. You got to open the front plate, swap the head around, spin it around, close the plate. I get it.
Well, everyone missed it because last year they had the Pink Ranger, the Red Ranger, and the Green Ranger that Bandai released.
Yep.
This is now Hasbro's release, where they got the Black Ranger, the Blue Ranger. I believe they stuck with 4. I mean, look, they did update Billy's face. Thank you very
Yep.
much. We do get an update. We get a second version of the Pink Ranger. So this is the Kimberly figure. Not bad. I mean, look, they have to redo her face though. I'm just not gonna
Yeah.
lie. Hasbro's fault. Hasbro messed up right there. Kimberly does not have a lazy eye.
Yeah, right? She does have that, like, looking off into space and looking right at you at the same time.
He's not that big of a space cadet, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
And then we also have the Austin St. John. This is also another re-release as well too. But this is the weird part. They have like extra, I guess, calf pads. We'll say,
Yeah, it did look like that, didn't it?
yeah.
And the
But
one
I
thing is,
also,
like, I feel
yeah,
like they went lazy on the weapon at all, nothing, they're very plain Jane with the
they did
weapons.
because the original ones you can actually combine the power so that all five accessories made the gun. So
Right.
this looks like it's not. This looks like it's not doing it, or maybe
Oh,
I'm
okay, yeah,
saying this looks like it's not going to happen.
right. But you know what I'm saying? There's no color in them because that's supposed to have, like, yellow in it and stuff. There's supposed to be some yellow and silver in his gun there, which combines to make the handle
Maybe
with the
because I'm relooking at the
everything.
axe and it's got the extra accessory for the axe, so it holds something in place.
Yeah, it does look like it would hold Billy's staff there across the top. Then you've got Kimberly O and everything. So
I mean,
maybe
not my cup of tea. For all you Power Ranger fans out there, that's great. Yeah, the heads are bigger. Wow, who was what was beautiful? I mean,
I think she was thinking about maybe the
us, one of us. Thank you.
no, definitely you.
Can't be me. Can't be me, man. I mean, there's the box art. That's what you guys are hunting for. You can grab those figures at a Walmart near you or go on walmart.com to get your pre-orders out of the way. I mean, look, guys, happy hunting.
The funny part is you look at these and you look at the way the chest bulky there and how they don't match proportion. Please tell me this does not look like something you'd find at like a Five Below or like a knockoff. Like these look like they're knockoffs in a
This
way.
is Power Rangers. I don't see them staying at Five Below for that long. And you know, if they're at Five Below, they'll be sold out.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely.
I remember when they had the Ted DiBiase figures at Five Below, and when collectors found out, they were sold out.
Oh
So
yeah,
when you had the Nasty Boys, sold out. When you found a Kurt Angle figure, gone.
oh yeah.
So Five Below does get lucky when you get some action figures,
And they
but
make
you
them
have
five,
to
$6, and they've like other stores like $25, $30. Like you got to get that price. And a lot of collectors, that's when they do grab them
when you
cheap.
find when you find the Virgil action figure where it says vendor superstar or something, convention superstar.
Yep.
I'm dying here because I'm dying here. Anyway, um, we're gonna now it's now we're up to Star Wars, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot to go through when it comes to Star Wars, and
Yes.
we're gonna start with something that is part of everyone's collection when it comes to cosplaying. And I guess this is for the ladies, we'll say, for the
Okay.
lightsaber, right?
Yep.
Something like that.
Let's
Ladies
see
and
what's the
gentlemen,
difference.
boys and girls, children of all ages, no, this is not that version. Um,
No, I
this
think you were saying that
is
about the Power Ranger figures earlier.
that's true. This is the Ahsoka Force lights, the Elite lightsaber.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, the Ahsoka lightsaber. How do you feel? The handle with the display for your whatever.
I like that they're doing this now because you don't have to hang it on your wall and have it sitting, horizontally. You know,
Right.
you can do this.
Um.
So if you didn't want to put the lightsaber blade out, you can
Mhm.
just put the hilt out and just display that. And if you have different ones,
Right.
it looks really cool. Like you could have like 6 to 7 of these out in a row. Anakin's, Obi-Wan's, Palpatine's, Vader's. You can put all of them out and then see
Right.
what of your friends are really Star Wars nerds and can use
Can can
for the
name
sabers.
every single one of them.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie. I do like the original ones, and granted, the saber, the sabers never came off. Was the fact that you can display them almost like
Mm-hmm.
this on a stand, and I like that stand a little bit more. And I understand this version of the stand. I get it, but this is pretty dope.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Tons of re-releases with tons of lightsabers. If you're not gonna spend your money on Saber Force, guys, buy these.
Mm.
Comes with the Kyber crystal.
I do like that where the little kyber crystals separate. Like that is really cool. Nice touch. You never really find stuff like this, like the kyber crystals. So these would be really cool just to have all the different colors, like the purple, the yellow, the greens, reds. Really
Just
neat.
to collect all the kyber crystals and say. So what do you like?
Yep.
The bounty hunter? Are you like
In a way.
Are you are you are you literally hunting every single Jedi just to steal the kyber crystal?
Could be Cad Bane. Who knows? You know?
Here we
Hondo.
go.
Who knows?
That's the cool box art, and we all know with the new series coming out, you're definitely gonna get this signed by your two favorite actors, the one who voices and the one who's gonna do the live action for the new Mandalorian series. That would be
Ashley
Ms.
Eckstein.
Rosario Dawson.
Ashley, voice actor from the Clone Wars and the video games, and from the cartoon series, and then you've got Rosario Dawson, who is now the live action Ahsoka. I'm thrilled. I hope they do more with her. Like, I really hope she's a really intricate part of this Mandalorian second season.
It's going to be interesting to see where the series goes off to, what we're missing, why they weren't around for the other stuff, where were they? So the extra storyline, and hopefully they can attach all these into the current lore, or or the last couple these last couple movies.
Like, I hope they explain where she's been since the end of the Clone Wars and to the end of Return of the Jedi. Where was she? And what happened to her between then and The Force Awakens? Like, where has she been? Like, I want to know.
Very true. We also got the new Black Series figures. One of your favorites,
Admiral Thrawn.
Are you? I mean, look. One person said, like, look, this is not the original Admiral Thrawn. Admiral. She's supposed to be a different color. Does it really matter? I mean, you're getting your Star Wars. You're getting Admiral Thrawn.
See, I'm thrilled that they are putting Admiral Thrawn. The only downfall is I do not like this packaging. Right. I am just not a fan of this packaging at all. If this is supposed to be the Black Series, and I get it, it's an archived, but you could have made him right now as part of the Rebel series with the new Rebel packaging that they're doing for the new one with the design on the side. You could have done that and done some of the other pieces of the Rebel series and make him his own little collection. Him with the Dark Inquisitors, the sisters, you could done different stuff with that. I feel like this is a cop-out. And I don't like the box art. I think this is poorly done.
So you want the original box art that comes with the Black Series, the big box like these, pretty much, that the side art does something.
Yeah.
Where is Yoda? Yoda was released not too long ago. So they already have, Iris, if you actually want to know, Yoda was released 3 times. When I mean 3 times, 3 times. In the original Black Series box, and the second Black Series box, and in a similar case of what you're seeing right here, Yoda was released in this series. So happy hunting, going to your local toy store to get this. This particular set, shoot, I don't remember. Anyway, go on Hasbro. They'll tell you where it is. We also have the other one, which is the the Clone Trooper, Commander Cody.
Yep, Commander Cody.
Cody.
And I like that they're giving some of the clone guys some like due time in these style of the collection and the art and stuff. These were guys who are really key parts of the Clone Wars, for the cartoon series. Maybe in the TV series we didn't see that. I would have liked it if we could have. It's all good.
We'll take it. I mean, look, this is the second release of Commander Cody. If you did buy the original box set, he did come with the original Black Series figure that was first released. So if you didn't get him then, you're getting him now. So go on Hasbro Pulse and make sure that you are getting your Commander Cody. We also have more. These are the same exact thing. These are the 6-inch figures. Also a second release that was also from the box art to the thin package art, we'll say now. Yeah. These are all re-releases, gentlemen.
I just think this is going to be like the box arts on these, the hanging tab hook. They're going to get destroyed. Like, no one find these things in mint condition because they're going to fall off the peg hooks, the weight of it. People are going to put it on wrong. It's just, man.
Don't you love it when
Good
they work
luck hunting in mint condition. If you could find this in a
without a single crease here? You have to look for it on uncrease here and an uncrease. Look at this tab right here and an uncrease here.
Yep.
And if you get it uncreased, right? At checkout is the other nightmare.
Especially when the lady takes it and it's like this is where the hanging tab is, and she takes it and goes like this in the bag. Oh,
like how
I think
how I have this tab where it's like literally pressed against it, where
Yep. Yes. Just takes it, throws the box, and that 50 Lucasfilm area just gets bent backwards.
You mean how this isn't straight? Like I'll show you my Skeletor, how this isn't straight. This is the worry. Yep. And this is also the worry right there. Because look, if I give you a close-up, guys, this is how bent it is.
Yeah.
So this is the worry. This is the worry you guys have when it comes to all of us. I just want to get it, dude. I just want to get it just for the sake of I have it. Yeah. I have it. You know?
Yeah.
Will it come out of the box? Maybe.
Yes.
Come out of the box. I'll open it. As I was talking about the other Power Ranger, which I totally forgot. I'm like, look, I do have something. So this belongs to the Red Ranger. There's some stuff there, guys. Anyway, yes, it's not like punched like Mines and Burgie's. Yes, you guys have it with the original cardstock, unpunched on card, as I like to say. Also we also got the Han Solo as well too from that set.
I will say these figures, man, that they've put into them now from when we were kids, where you didn't know if that was a jacket, a T-shirt on them. You had no idea. But this, you could tell. Look at the details on these things are insane. The technology has come so far now.
And the box art comes with extra accessories. The Han looks good with something. What Japo says, he loves the Han.
He does. The figures look impressive with what they've done for the details on these things. It's nice.
And here's a figure that all you guys gotta have, must have, do need to have, and that is the new edition of Boba Fett, the deluxe version of Boba Fett.
I like it where his gun is cut in half, like by a Jedi Knight. I want the sliced open tauntaun. That would be funny.
The extra accessory, the flamethrower.
I love how they have the detail of the color from the bright yellow all the way to like the fire red and stuff like that. Great. I like that you can see his cloak there looks like it's actually cloth too.
But,
so you
but have that like where it's hard plastic.
I'm saying it looks like cloth from here, but it's probably, like you said, it's probably hard plastic. But still, that's quite impressive that it has that look of it being real.
Indeed. There's
a damaged helmet. Art. See, that's how Admiral Thrawn should be, is right there, just like that for the Rebels.
Just with this nice little box art piece right there.
Yep.
With the Return of Jedi logo and everything.
You add Fulcrum to it. You can add some other characters, the Inquisitors. You could have done so much with that. Would have been nice. I would have bought it.
Sir. This is true. Shoot. Well, it was supposed to be another figure from this series, but apparently we're going to jump right into the holiday stuff. These are the holiday figures. There's 6 of these holiday figures running around.
Yep.
And after this will jump right into a regular Black Series, but we're going to go through all of the holiday Black Series figures. And if you're on the hunt for them, happy hunting, because every single store is going to have a different holiday figure. And this means Amazon, Target, GameStop, Best Buy, and Walmart. But Walmart's carrying 2 of them, which is kind of interesting. So you're going to be on the hunt, and not going to lie, it seems like probably GameStop will probably get the rest of them probably after Black Friday or something like that.
We actually had somebody come in yesterday, and he pre-ordered the holiday one from us. and I thought he was going to order the Ray figure, but then he's like, "Nah, actually, you know what? I want to get that holiday one. I feel like this is going to be a hard to come by one because it's so unique." And he said to me, he goes, "It's probably going to be like the Christmas special they did, like really bad, but you got to have it." I'm like, "Oh, so true."
It's so bad, you gotta have it. This one in particular, I wrote Clone Wars. I actually have a list. See, this is the Clone Wars one. This is the one found at GameStop.com. So if you are looking for a clone trooper with a hockey stick, which is what it looks like,
yeah, right. It looked like a hockey stick, and then the Porg,
and the Porg. This one is available at GameStop. So
yep.
go to
Available
GameStop,
to pre-order.
go pre-order your clone trooper. Go pre-order this clone trooper. Look how cute the box is. I mean, now it looks like a candy, like a half-eaten candy cane.
Right? It does look like a half-eaten candy cane now. Yeah. And I do like his plate looks like a sweater, like an ugly sweater.
Right. This chest plate does look like an ugly sweater kind of vibe. Yep. Yes. All right. As I said, this is kind of mixed up and everything. This is also the Jar Jar Binks out of the series. If you guys are not a fan of Jar Jar Binks, the fan theory and George Lucas says is actually true. So this is probably one of those figures like you don't want to have it, but you kind of have to have it kind of figure. The Jar Jar Binks comes with the shield and his staff.
Yeah. And then that was the energy like ball or something, whatever it was.
Yeah, where he sabotaged the whole entire war kind of thing, or he saved the day with his sabotage. Why are they releasing Jar Jar Binks? So here's why they're releasing Jar Jar Binks, Carlos. Because it's called Why Not? And granted, it's from the Phantom Menace, but if you remember the fan theory, George Lucas has says that fan theory is actually true.
Yep, he is a Sith Lord.
Or an apprentice to a Sith.
Yes, he's the apprentice.
Yeah, he's an apprentice. And they have mentioned this many times because if you watched episode 2 and episode 3, he is a total jerk to the Republic. Like a complete total jerk to the Republic. And he kind of turns his back on his Jedi friends that have saved him and his tribe.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to go back and watch episodes 1, 2, and 3 and to realize that during that war, Jar Jar Binks is kind of a clumsy person, but he didn't want to help the Jedi, and yet by his clumsiness kind of helped by accident and kind of looked like a hero.
Yep.
And it's the reason for the release, and I bet you there's probably 100,000 people that probably wanted this figure.
Oh yeah.
So
I like the box art on it. It looks really cool. I'm ordering this one because it's like I feel like this is a piece you gotta have because it's first time being released for it, right?
This is the first release, yes.
Yeah.
Which I'm kind of waiting for the second release of Qui-Gon Jinn because I had Qui-Gon Jinn. So this will probably be a new version for Phantom Menace. So I'm waiting for them to release young Anakin Skywalker.
Right.
So young Annie. It'll be interesting to see how the actor acts when his toy is released again.
Yeah.
You also get young Obi-Wan Kenobi with the short hair and the rat tail in the back. You will also get the Darth Maul, which they've mentioned a few times that they are releasing the Darth Maul. Then this will be a second release. The first one did have his cloak around his head. The second release won't have the cloak around his head.
Yeah, the third one will come in 2 pieces.
And if you watch Clone Wars or Rebels, he'll come in 2 pieces.
Yep.
Anyway, all right. Back to the holiday special. This is the Ranger Trooper. This one in particular is only found in Target. So if you're on the hunt in Target, this is the Santa Claus version that you're looking forward to.
It's Santa with a
look at the snowshoes.
Yeah, right. This does look really cool. I do like this, and I dig this.
It's very
I like how the helmet has almost like a
Santa
like the
vibe.
Y-wing fighter or something. No, it has like the Y-wing fighter, like of it from Planet Hoth that took down the AT-AT. So
true, and it does have a clear, like an icicle type of weapon I
Yep.
can't tell which one it is. And that's what they look like. It's kind of cute. It's very cute for the holidays and stuff, which I'm waiting for them to release the Darth Vader in an ugly sweater. Once they release Darth Vader in an ugly sweater, I think I'm sold. Or if they release Obi-Wan in a Christmas hat, sold too.
Right?
Or maybe Chewbacca, but white, like as if he's played in snow.
Yep. That would actually be pretty neat.
I don't know, man. Looks like Rudolph.
Yeah.
uh,
What was that?
but doesn't have
Dido
a red
or
nose though.
Dido? Yeah, the red nose on him. The front of his nose, the little robot.
Does it? I didn't really tell. Ah, it does. Yes. I didn't realize it.
Yeah, Rudolph. He's got Rudolph the
Apparently,
red-nosed reindeer. Or
I think Carlos is still stuck on Jar Jar Binks because he hasn't commented on like the new stuff. Uh, that's the box art for you guys. Happy hunting for everyone looking for this. This is only available at Target, so happy hunting. This one is the Sith Trooper with Baby. I forget
BB?
this character.
Debbie?
BB,
I
BB,
can't remember his
baby.
name. Can't remember
This
his
was
name.
interesting though. It's the fact that this is going to be a Best Buy exclusive. So
Yep.
anyone who's been noticing right now that Best Buy has been collecting or carrying a lot of the Hasbro toys, they're going to be having their Sith Trooper, this lovely little bad guy, who looks like he's holding a 12-foot Subway sandwich. Babo. Yes, thank you.
Abo.
This was
That's it.
Babo.
Yep.
Carlos is still on Jar Jar Binks. But he looks like he's about to play a tune for you too.
No, I think it's the next picture that has him where he's down on one knee and he's like rocking out.
But he looks like he's about to do this right here too.
Yep.
So it doesn't matter where it's this figure or this figure. He's looking
Right
like
there.
he's ready for playing your Christmas guitar, your favorite tunes. Dee 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 dee.
He's about to say, deck the halls and do like, yeah.
Gonna rock out with playing Deck the Halls and give you a shredded solo. He looks like
Right?
it, and Babo is about to sing something to you.
Yeah. Oh, holy night.
Dee 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 dee
Right?
dee dee dee. We say this now because you watch that the next edition comes with sound bites, then we're sold. We're
Hilarious.
sold. Next set in the Star Wars Black Series Holiday Edition is the Holiday Snow Trooper. This lovely Snow Trooper is available at Walmart, and he looks like he's about to make some Kentucky Fried Pork right here too. Because that pork does not look happy.
Come here, you little sucker! I'm gonna skewer you.
By the way, I'm gonna say this though. I want the wallpaper that's behind these.
Right?
I want this wallpaper. I want this on my wall. I want this on my T-shirt. I want this on my sweatshirt or whatever. I want the wall art. Forget the figure. Even though
This
this
would be
looks
really
cool.
cool wrapping. This would be really cool wrapping paper.
Yeah, I do love it though. I mean, no. You can't hate on the porg. I mean, look, he did eat. Chewbacca did have one for dinner. Kept crying.
I did like it. The little pork looked at him like,
In the face.
"Mommy." Yep.
It was, but like he does yet again look like he's about to prepare dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have one more? I believe we have one more figure out of this one. So that is it on the Snow Trooper Holiday Edition. You can catch this one at Walmart.com. So go on their website. Go happy hunting. I don't know when they're going to be released, but
I like that he has
cool.
looked like he's helmet looks like it's a wrapped in sweater.
It's true.
I'm sorry, not wrapped in sweater, wrapped in scarf.
Yeah, he's got the holiday scarf around his head. It's a pretty cool box. I mean, I wish the box art did like as if they had a postcard to Santa or a postcard to Vader.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been cool.
You see on the side there, it looks like it does have to and from, but you're not going to write on it.
Right, but out of the other box art that we've seen, it doesn't feel like it says anything else because if you look at it, they all have the same box art to the side.
Mm-hmm.
I would have done it where if you get all 6, it literally has a letter to Vader, or it has a picture, or you get Vader, like you get like the picture of Vader in a Christmas outfit. You get Christmas
that'd
Vader.
Be cool. Yeah, like the side look of it and stuff like that. Like that side that we don't see, maybe that is it.
Yeah. So this is the generic stormtrooper. Um,
with a
oh,
white snow pole.
right, the holiday stormtrooper with a white porg. I like this one though. He's got like knee-high socks, holiday socks going on. This particular stormtrooper is available on Amazon, so go to Amazon.com and pre-order the holiday stormtrooper. I mean, this porg looks kind of happy to be with him. Look, he's got a giant blade, he's got staff. He's like, "Let's go." I
Yep.
wish I wish the porg was sit on his shoulder. That'd be pretty cool.
Oh yeah, right.
And I'm waiting to see how many troopers we get next November that are going to dress up as the holiday troopers. If I vote first, you have a challenge. Will you
Right.
accept it?
Oh, they will. Somebody will. Somebody will do it.
We have that one. Yeah, that's about it. So all of the holiday troopers that we have just shown you, they're all available. All six are available on Amazon, Target, GameStop, Best Buy, and Walmart. Two are available at Walmart. Um, Go and get yours or pre-order yours today before they're gone. And as much as Jay will say none of them will, I got a $50 bet that next November we'll see one or we'll see two. And I guarantee it, sir, I will bet you your Sentinel.
Yeah. Good
I
luck.
will bet you your Sentinel. You think so? Because Mike knows. Mike knows that if I've said something and I've taken the time and effort to figure it out or figure out the stuff, that it's kind of come true in a way. He's noticed, like, dude, you just said something and I just saw it happen just the other day. Why? I was like, I don't know. I just felt like this was gonna happen. And he goes, but it did. It's kind of like the tale of two kitties. Like it happened. So I mean,
I actually have to send you an image. I saw something earlier the other day, and I took a picture. I forgot to send it. I'll send it to you afterwards.
right,
You will laugh. You will laugh.
but it was a similar story that the story that we went through at one convention. It happened in front of you in your own store, and you got to tell me your version
Yep.
of a similar story. And you're like, now I have my own.
Mm-hmm.
But it happened.
Twice.
No, Carlos, this is a challenge to Jabo, who says that none of the 501st troopers are going to put their cosplay outfits in a holiday manner. And
see, now I kind of agree a little bit where they might not go full blown like that color scheme,
right,
but you're gonna get one that'll probably wear a sweater,
the
a Santa
scar,
hat, something like that. They'll do something like that. I don't think anybody's gonna paint their, because if
painters and
they buy
holiday.
those armors are like $2-3 grand
Right,
just to
but you
make. No one's
but you can
painting that.
but you can buy the ugly sweater and attach it.
Yeah, like I can see them buying a sweater and wearing the sweater
Right.
around maybe a hat, something. It's holiday, maybe they do it. I'd like to see some of them do a little more Halloween-esque because we're right around Halloween.
Do a little black and
Do
orange
something.
and stuff.
Yeah,
Do
something like
do the
that.
Friday, Saturday, and the Sunday, make it all Christmassy kind of thing.
Yep.
Because you guys are the in between show.
Do Friday night Halloween, Turkey Day on Saturday, Sunday Christmassy. Pick one or
Turkey
two of
Day.
them and have it do it.
What do you want them to
Thanksgiving.
be? What do you want them coming in all beige?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, we know about your coolest cosplay, young man.
Yeah, Venom.
Venom Trooper, which we only see you dress it up once, and the one time I think I saw it. I think the only time I saw him as that was at Super Mega Fest in Massachusetts. That's the only time I saw him at, and that was the second time you and I hung out.
Yep.
That little debauchery show. Going into more Star Wars, especially when it comes to the Mandalorian, ladies and gentlemen, the armor.
Yes.
Which is pretty cool, though. I like the fact that this figure comes with, I'm molding a helmet for the next Mandalorian, we'll say, or a Mandalorian.
Yep.
Cool. I love that it comes with like all the tools to be all the tools of the armory are sitting right there. I love the shoulder, I would say the smock, the bottom part of the smock, the I guess they added her long hair because I never noticed her hair in the series. I thought it was a cape. I thought it was something else. So
That can't be her hair.
this looks like hair, dude. This is legit hair.
Man, that girl's got a lot of hair.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
because it's sold out, bro, doesn't mean it's not going to be a re-release, and the re-release will be a second box art, and somewhere down the line, you can always buy it at Wish.com.
Right?
Your decision how you buy it at Wish.
It might not be the armor, it might be the armoire. The Mandalorian armoire version.
So there it is, the armor.
I'm waiting to see a lot of people dressed like this at Comic Cons. I think you're going to see a lot of people like this as at conventions. This is going to be for cosplay.
Look, free art for anyone who dresses up as the Holiday Trooper and comes to my table. I will give them a free Stormtrooper box art right there on the spot from the retro Star Wars collection that I do have. If you do that, yes, got to be the holiday editions. Has to be a holiday editions. And if you do it in June, if you do Holiday Trooper in June, I'll
God
give you
bless you.
5 pieces. If you do Holiday Trooper in June, I'll give you
God bless
5
you.
art pieces. Yes.
It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be hot then.
I want to see it. I want to see it happen. You know how many people you've seen those cosplays?
Yep.
This is good. This is a hot cosplay as well too,
Yeah.
especially with the gold cape in the back, especially
Yep.
with the armor. We know we can get this at any single you can go to Home Depot right now and get these gloves.
And you got to figure a lot of this pieces, looking at it, if there was someone to make this as cosplay, a lot of this is leather too.
Yes.
So leather is going to be very hot. They're going to probably make a foam chest plate or something. That probably be like Eva foam or something like, but that's still going to keep the heat in. That's going to be very warm. God bless them for wearing it in public.
I love the box
I
art.
love the box art. Like
now I see why J-Bo's crying that this got sold out in 5 minutes. I'm like, look, man, instead of you posting it, you should have been the one buying it.
He probably was trying to. I know I missed out. I know I missed out on ordering this stuff because I was working all day weekend when it went live.
I missed it as well too, but guess what? If I missed it, it's not meant to be. And if it was meant to be, it would be in my hands. Plain and simple.
Well, I'll get it eventually.
So look at it this way. Yeah, just the same way how I was upset I missed on The Mandalorian, and eventually I did get my 2 versions of The Mandalorian. So I'm very happy about that. You know?
I just love the box art on this.
Box art is pretty cool.
Like it's got the sleeve is awesome. Like absolutely awesome.
Yes. And last but not least, we have the vintage line collection as well. So the vintage line. Wait, hold on. Couldn't my birthday be this week? Wife wouldn't let me buy anything. That's because all right, so as he says
how do you know she didn't buy anything? Right, J-Bo? I'm just saying.
So as we look at this, Carlos, if you're watching, who is recently going to have a kid, this is what you have to look forward to. For guys who have kids, you're about to be a first-time dad. So I rib on him because he's about to be a first-time dad. So congratulations. Your collection will now be your kid's collection. Virgie, I know.
Yeah, that's true.
Next in the line is the Star Wars Vintage Collection. We're just going to go through these real quick. These are your lovely 3-inch, 3.78-inch figures.
But a lot more detail in these suckers than they used to have.
Right? So, I said, like, where would, like, I wish they released these Kenners back when episode 1 happened. So we were more intrigued on these toys and collecting the 3.5-inch. And I'm not going to lie, I like the 6-inch figures. I'm a 6-inch guy.
Like, I like these. Like, if these were cheap, like less than $10, I'd probably buy these and open them up. They're not going to be $10. These are like $20 to 20. I'd say $17.99 to $22.99. That's what the price of these is going to be.
No, they're not. They're not that high. They're like $14. They're $14. So
I do like
young Anakin.
Yep.
And it's not a re-release figure because if you can tell, this isn't a re-release. We got a new box, like similar box art. The Attack of the Clone Wars. Everyone's a big Anakin Skywalker fan. You're a big Annie fan, I take it.
Yeah, I met Hayden Christensen at Rhode Island Comic Con 2 years ago.
Rhode Island. And your favorite, Queen.
Queen Amidala.
Now,
so $12.99 is not a bad price.
So here's the kicker. Is this Natalie Portman or is this Keira Knightley?
This is Natalie Portman's character. This is her. But in the movie, when you hear her sit there and she's talking to the Viceroy and stuff, it's not actually Natalie Portman. That's actually Keira Knightley's character. So that's where she got her start, was in The Phantom Menace. No one really knew about it till years later. That was
done. And she can't remember what she did either, because just like Catherine says, I just acted, I don't remember what I did. Same exact thing, because she did Domino, she did Pirates of the Caribbean immediately after that movie. So one role, she went from one role into another role. J-Bo says it's $12.99. That's
not a bad price. The Battle Droid. Roger.
These should be like $5 because we know we need like 20 of them. If you're building your battle, you definitely need 20 of them. And you're definitely painting some of them into a red color or a different color just because you want to paint them different colors. So you're buying 12 of these. And I'm missing one more. Yeah, we got one more.
And this says from The Phantom Menace. This could have been from any of the series, like any one of the 3 movies.
And last but not least, from the Clone Wars, we have Captain Rex. Gunner.
Why does it look like they made the same figure twice?
It does. It looks like we're gonna go back real quick. It is Oh no, I just reposted Captain Rex.
Oh, you just reposted. Okay, so I'm sitting like,
that's my fault.
He looks the same character twice.
That's my fault. That is my fault right there.
But honestly, tell you the truth, I wouldn't put it past them to do this to see if anybody's dumb enough to fall for it. Like, you suckers, we just made $12 off you.
Well, wasn't the other one with a red shoulder pad? So it's the same figure, red shoulder pad. You put them on the other side. So if you're missing one of the clone troopers or one of the clone, whatever they are, all right. This one has a blue shoulder pad. Just paint it red or paint it yellow or whatever. You're missing Captain Rex, same thing, and or Commander Cody. You're painting these. You're buying 12 of these. You're repainting them.
Right.
Yes. And we also have the other trooper, which is the Incinerator from the Mandalorian series. We were just talking about this because of the fact that it's got the interesting part. It's got the red stripe down the line, which we're not going to go through this part. But here's the cool part. That accessory. This accessory will make that
fireball. Right?
This will make me buy it just because as a kid growing up who did see the 3-inch. I mean, look, I had the G.I. Joes, all right? I had the G.I. Joes. They never had fire action anything. They didn't have flamethrower anything. You pretended there was a flamethrower. Or you drew on a piece of paper.
Yep.
You drew on a piece of paper a flamethrower, and that's what it did. And you cut it. Yeah, you cut it out somehow, and you used
little piece of tape, little piece of glue.
You used glue, tape, and you used a toothpick. If you were lucky enough to pass out a toothpick, use a toothpick so it had a flamethrower action. Bro, flamethrower.
So I did when I was a kid. We used to do it with like mini marshmallows. You get the little mini marshmallows that you'd put in like hot chocolate. Get a toothpick, put it all through, and you just paint it red.
Ooh, I never did that. That would have been cool.
Yep.
So you'd cut like different sizes and stuff, and you just like, and even if it dried out, it still looked cool. Like it would actually look better when it dry out. See, I didn't think like that as a kid. I was one of those that drew that that drew a flamethrower and just like put it and somehow try to figure a way to attach it.
I remember my mom did it one time where she took one of the jellies, not the jelly beans, but they were like the sugar jelly things or something. I can't remember. And she put one of them on the top of it, and it was like it had the look of it and the sugarish, so it looked like it was like on fire in a way. It was really cool. Very creative and crafty.
Now, some of us here have, I would say, invested in Hasbro when it comes to their HasLab.
Yes.
And their HasLab has become almost like the Matty Collector, where they will start something, and if you're interested in it, you can purchase into it by literally paying the actual retail price, and that's how they'll do it. And the more backers that they get, it's almost like you going to a GoFundMe.com
Mhm.
to when it came to water
Kickstarters.
the Kickstarters. If you hit the water bottle and they put an ice pack here, and if you hit the button, your drink froze, kind of like that. Or the cooler, they had a USB port and it chilled your stuff, and it had wheels or something like that.
Mm.
Or the other one where your luggage was on wheels, that was on a Kickstarter and it's around now.
Yep.
HasLab has done the same thing. They started off with the Sentinel series. Now they have done something cooler, and this is the Razor Crest from their HasLab collection. This is from the Vintage collection, and you and I were discussing last night how big this is. This goes with your 3.5-inch figure. Originally, they were looking for 8,000 backers, and they've surpassed it and gone to number 10,000.
Yep.
So we're gonna go through all the current. You can go to HasbroPulse.com and be part of the Razor Crest HasLab collection. Do the backing. I
This thing
mean,
is beautiful.
this is more detailed than what we grew up with as a childhood. I mean,
Yeah.
this is just going to be this big. This is just going to be this big, but that's a lot of detail for a kid's toy that's supposed to be a solid toy. Remember, it used to be just a
Yep.
solid thing. This has more parts than if you did a model kit. Like this looks like you just bought a model kit.
Oh God, yeah.
The door,
Imagine having to put this together yourself as a model kit. Oh,
I would love
I'd
to. It
cry. I'd cry.
it'll take me 4 to 6 hours. I mean, we can go to Michael's right now. And I can buy a kit. Um, yes, I mean someone really likes to jump ahead with a lot of stuff, but you want this, right? You want this, and yet you're telling me about what's going on. Look at this. How could you not? If you bought the Sentinel, dude, how did you not get this? How did you not pre-order this if you're a Star Wars fan? If you're a Star Wars fan, I want the model as is. I don't want it colored. I don't want this colored.
Want it colored? Because, you know,
I don't want
I
this
don't know.
colored.
I would. I would.
I'd color it
Not a
myself.
lot. I can see this not having a color to it. Like they're very minimal. It's a very minimalist on the outside. I think they're going to keep it minimal. Inside, I can see a little bit more color, a little bit more detail. But the outside, I think, would be very grayish.
But look at the
Colors
engine.
like that.
Look at the
Oh
engine.
God, yeah, man. It looks, and honestly, and you look at this thing and you take the engine, the rocket engine things off. Remind you of the stuff that the troopers would use in the Clone Wars of the cartoon series to pick up the troopers and drop off the Jedi and then fly off again. It has that very similar the body of it.
Yeah. So this was part of their 8,000. They were looking for 8,000 backers for this. This is the armory, and look with a laboratory right there. It says if you wanted the space. I mean that's pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty funny. They have a little armory right there and extra accessory stuff. And look, does this not look familiar, guys? It's got the Baby Yoda hammock. I just realized that because we were talking about this yesterday.
Yeah,
We
we
didn't even
talked about
notice
this.
it.
We didn't notice it.
I just noticed it now.
Yeah.
And I just noticed the latrine right here. Whatever. Yeah, that's on my right kidney. Yeah, you're gonna sell your right kidney for this one as well too. This is not a this is for true collectors, we'll say. And if you are a fan of Firefly, this angle right here looks like the Firefly ship. So this is
Yep.
why I said I don't want it colored. I'd probably order two and color one into the Firefly one and break this so it has like extra attachments. So it has the Firefly ship. And get the cast of Firefly / Serenity to sign the ship. One more time. This is the extra accessories that comes with.
And it looks like all these guns will come off. And if you look to the upper right on that door handle, tell me that does not look like Han Solo's pistol.
That is Han Solo's pistol, baby.
Yeah.
That is Han Solo's pistol.
Yep. They did a great job with this for the amount of detail on it. They like fantastic job with this.
You know you want this. And now they recently are looking for 10,000, and part of their 10,000 goal, as someone was really couldn't hold himself when it came to is, yes, they are releasing Baby Yoda to be part of this set. By the way, when I saw this picture, I thought this was like a big toy. This looks like it could be this big, but it's not.
Yeah.
This is only this small.
Yeah.
That is
Well,
a
you gotta
lot of
keep Baby
detail. That's a lot of detail for a little, supposedly 4-inch to match your Mandalorian. And I
was
forgot to
it
say,
wasn't the 9,000 stretch goal was the escape pods, right? And now the
right, something like
10,000
that. Yeah,
stretch goal is this.
the top
Like
part is the escape
at
pod.
this.
I mean, this doesn't get any better. Look at how Baby Yoda is going to look, and tell me it's not cute, all right? First off,
What's
that's
the
the box
third
art.
stretch goal? Is it gonna be what, like carbonite ones or something like that? Because remember he carbonated somebody.
Carbonite, one of the guys,
Yep.
or it comes with the girl. I forget her name. She comes
Oh,
with it.
Cara Dune. Yep.
Right? I mean, look, for 10,000 backing, I don't have the
So
funds just yet,
so this is
but
what this is gonna look like is right here, the child right here.
this
That's
is
what
the
it's gonna
child.
come in look as, and that's
This is the
for
box that's going to
10,000.
come in. This is the
That's
10,000
impressive.
marker. That if they get 10,000 backers,
Oh, they're
this is
gonna
the
hit that.
Baby Yoda that's going to come with it.
You're
You're going
go
to spend
Dag.
the money just on Baby Yoda. That's the bonnet, dude. Look at the bonnet.
The detail they've put into this stuff is insane.
Bonnet, the bonnet.
When we were kids, this would look like a little half eggshell, and the blue Baby Yoda would look like a juju bean or something.
Right?
You know.
Or it comes with Jason Sudeikis beating Baby Yoda.
That
If anyone's
would
Mandalorian,
be cruel if they did that. Oh my god. That would have
that
to
is
be like that's the 25,000 stretch goal mark.
look. Baby Yoda comes with his cup.
Oh, he's got to have the cup.
I gotta have the cup, dude. Dude,
Mhm.
gotta have the
Just
cup.
sitting there watching Cara Dune and the Mandalorian just beat the snot out of each other, just sitting there sipping his little broth.
All right. So last but not least, from Pulse.com, ladies and gentlemen, we're just gonna go through this really fast because look, just like you guys, we love these toys just as much as everyone else. Some of us have already made the purchase. Some of us missed on purchases. Some of us have not missed on purchases. Also, all I have to do is go hunting. They're all online as pre-orders. So if you miss the pre-order, there's going to be 2 or 3 sites 6 months down the line that are going to carry them. So don't miss out. Don't cry because Argentina has not left you, and we're not going to leave you either.
And don't go for the first site. Take a couple of looks at a few others because sometimes they're a little cheaper with shipping and whatnot and stuff like that. So
Yeah. So this one's your favorite. It's the Bios Biosphere Autobot clones. These are 2 packs. These are available on Amazon. These are
exactly my favorite. These ones. These look like generic knockoffs that I'd find in like Job Lot or something. Like
last ones where you like heated like your finger. You remember you heat your finger
yep.
and you could tell it was
It was
Decepticon or
you had to
Autobots.
like do this. You had to rub it off or something. You put the heat and it would pop off Autobot or Decepticon. Yep.
These have it. These have it.
Yeah, but then it right below it, it looks like it's got the Autobot logo right below them. So it's like defeats the
What's the
purpose.
point?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have this bad boy. This one I'm actually really happy about, but yet again, it's part of the this price. I don't know how to explain it anyway. So this is also these are on their website on HasbroPulse.com. So they have Optimus Primal out of the Voyager class. Same thing, same character details. You're not a big fan of Beast Wars, so look at the face that he makes on Beast Wars.
I'm not a big fan of Beast Wars. I'm sorry. I couldn't get into it, man. I tried the cartoon as a kid. I even retried watching it as an adult. I don't know. I think it's the animation, the characters. I grew up with the
Right.
Gen 1. Like, there were cars, there were spaceships, there were guns, I was disbelieved that a 3-story robot turned into a cassette tape. Like,
Right.
that to me was great, you know? will say Black Arachnia, I absolutely do like her character because she's been like this character in other
Right.
of Transformers. So this one I probably will buy because of the other iterations.
Okay.
The Beast War Primal Optimus and sorry, I just do not like at all. Cheetor is a good character. I get it. Most people like him. I couldn't.
Right. I mean, look, you got a kitty. Look, come on. Even the mouth, they at least for a little figure, which I still don't understand why release little figures. I get it, I do, I don't, whatever. But even they have extra accessories like the articulation of them for a small figure, the mouth moves. I mean, I have to give it to them for a figure that I'm probably not going to purchase at all. But this is something that's going to have. Right, and the tail, the back end literally comes out to a blade. Not the finest choice of weaponry, but sure. I mean,
the tail that goes into the backside has a blade on it. What does that look like? I'm just saying. Now this one I am down because it's Cyclonus. So it's from the Transformers cartoon movie they did. You know, this to me is a must-have. Yes.
Oh, so you're gonna take the little figure that you constantly complain about, and you're gonna buy Cyclonus just because you love Cyclonus now?
Look at the detail, though. It looks really cool. Like, I like this look to it. I think this is actually pretty decent. I know this is probably going to be like a 4-inch little figure.
Yeah,
but I'm probably going to buy it. If it's like $15, I'll buy it.
Right, because
it's less than 15.
Because if you're gonna buy this, I'm going old school. I'm just gonna buy Optimus Prime. Only because I've always been a big fan of the Autobots. I've always liked Optimus. Big fan of Hot Rod. Just upset with how they treated Hot Rod in the Michael Bay movie.
Yep. Yeah, they didn't. They could have done.
They didn't do Hot Rod justice, which made no sense of the car that he was. Was it the Bentley? Really, Hot Rod Bentley?
Well, I mean, no, he wasn't a Bentley. I thought he was more of like a Lamborghini or something.
No, he's a Bentley.
Was he a Bentley?
He was a No. He was a no. He wasn't a Bentley. He was a Bugatti.
That's what it was. A Bugatti.
He was a Bugatti.
Bugatti.
I had to remember because it was a stupid song. I woke up in a that played in my head.
But I do like that they changed up a little bit of Optimus Prime, the look of it. I feel like this is going to be a lot of detail kind of in a way with the transformation and stuff like that. But it's almost less like, oh god.
But if you want to remake Pickle Rick, this is the figure you need.
Yep.
But people don't realize that when they watched Rick and Morty, that they forgot that some of his mannerisms come from this character alone from Transformers. Granted, the accessories that he puts on is very Iron. Was it Iron Man?
Yeah.
It actually is Transformers because if you look at the feet to the legs and even the chest plates.
Yeah.
That's Pickle Rick, dude. All you gotta do is take these accessories out, take them apart, take the body out, put the rat head like right there. You got Pickle Rick, dude.
See, this one just creeps me out.
Look where the head is. The head is holding what? A brain.
Yeah.
A little mousy.
I just do not like the feet on this thing. Look at those feet. They are so bad. Like, bad. No rat has that back hind feet. Like, come on.
Right. And we also got, and last but not least, out of the deluxe class is Warpath.
I like this one.
Right. Okay, so there we go. Next one coming up is the Hasbro Prime Hades collection. This is the Megatron.
Yep. I like this look. I really do. I don't know why. It kind of looks like the Michael Bay with the face up, and then
Transformer one where he's a pickup truck or whatever he's supposed to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's a delivery truck.
Dig this. I do dig this. It's really cool.
Megatron turns from a giant robot to all of a sudden being a delivery truck, but the delivery truck is still as tall as Optimus Prime. Yeah. Someone still messes up on the height differential on these characters. So Megatron like he comes out as a rolling tank, which kind of looks like straight out of Halo. I think it's the Chrome dude. I'm digging the shiny. I'm digging the
Yes.
shiny on it, but it's not like your normal 3 colors. This has 4 colors on it. You
Mm-hmm.
have the Chrome look, you have the gray look, you got the purple, and you have like this darkish brown or black color happening. So
Yeah.
normally we're used to like three
Almost
tone colors.
carbon.
This is a 4 tone color. So
I dig this look. I not sure why, but I dig it. I like it.
that's the back art. I like that. Like we're just gonna what we're not anything special. We're gonna do the Prime Edition, and here it is.
Yep.
There's your box. We
Yep.
don't care. That's a box. Like it's like we just shipped you. Here's your shipping box, ladies and gentlemen. Your toy fits in here.
Yep.
We're ready to ship it. Uh,
Amazon will probably just slap a shipping label on it and just send it out that way.
yeah,
Put a little extra tape on it. We don't want to get water in it.
right. I forget what this one is. I forget this is Breakdown, or I forget this is.
I think this is Breakdown, and then the other one's Viacon.
Yeah, Viacon. So we got Breakdown, and we got Viacon, and Viacon looks like straight out of James Bond. Right here.
Honestly, you look at that. Tell me it does not look like Men in Black when he transforms the car and flies through the tunnels.
Right. But this reminds me of James Bond. Did the same exact thing.
Mm-hmm.
James Bond had the car underwater. This is the car that
Yep.
went underwater. So I made was this one of their bases for James Bond? Because don't forget, James Bond was around before that Men in Black. So maybe this was one of their inspirations. And we've seen new Transformers based on old TV shows. I mean, we did finally get Ecto-1 as a Transformer.
Yep.
So could this be that what they named him as was based off James Bond?
Give me the 18 van. I'm just saying.
Right, and we got the A-Team van right here.
Well, I think the 18 van would have to be not Ratchet,
right?
Ironhide. I think Ironhide would be the perfect one for that.
Yeah, Viacon were James Bond cars.
Yeah,
that's what Jabo says. But it's still the inspiration of other movies that be like, look, these are classic cars, and we finally got. I'm still waiting for them to do Batman.
I look at the Viacon, and it kind of reminds me of like the way they made him in some of the newer cartoon series.
Mm-hmm.
The way his look of it is definitely cool pieces, and I do like how they each look like they've got little animals. Like Breakdown looks like that's a rhino or something.
Yeah,
I assume, and then I'm not sure what the other one would be.
Can't really tell. Just looks like a gun.
Yeah,
looks like a
but
gun.
if you go to Breakdown, it looks like a little rhino.
Looks so cute. I got a pet
because he's got the feet, little rhino with the horn and stuff like that. It's definitely a cool character. This, yeah, definitely. I'm digging these.
Or maybe this is a fish because this is an underwater car. Maybe that's a fish,
like a piranha or something. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah,
yeah. Because now that you said this one looks like a rhino, and then maybe this is animal based as well too. Who knows?
Yep.
Still pretty cool. But yeah,
it turns into his gun.
And yeah, they're both pretty cool. I think granted this one is a 2-pack. I get it. I'm gonna have to get both, but I won't gonna lie. If I ran into the A-Team, I want them to sign this. And I want the rest of the James Bond cast to sign this bad boy, only because of how I feel it should be. You get that weird accessory. Like, if you want anything signed and you want to be awkward, take a baseball to a convention and get the actors to sign a baseball, because no one's gonna believe that this actor signed the baseball. It'll be the one of a kind, and it'll be worth more than the picture because everyone has the same picture. Or take a can, same thing.
Well, there's people have like. What Stan Lee? Stan Lee signed anything.
Stan Lee signed a dollar bill. How many people have dollar? Back in the day, didn't have anything to get signed with. They brought dollar bills, or they used a $20 bill, and there's some autographs on $100 bills. Anyway, next in the collection is the Red Series, the robot enhanced design. I forget what this character is.
I think this is RC.
Yeah, this is RC. Thank you. We have RC. This would be a quick one. RC looks pretty dope, though.
Mm-hmm. I like this because it's just going to be basically like the statue. This is basically like their version of the Black Series for Star Wars. This is their version. It's red, the robot enhanced design. So it's just their version of that. No, does not actually transform. It just stands as a robot, but it's nice because it's posable. It's a nice little action figure per se. So
I
it's actually really cool.
like the articulation on it, very anime as well too, sleek, not
Mm-hmm.
boxy like we're used to. So this is more like a these are the sleek designs.
Yes.
These nice sleek designs. There's that. I mean, I like the stands that they did it with. Like they did a great job just displaying these. We also have Cheetor, your favorite. Every time Beast Wars comes on, I'm gonna say it's your favorite. This is the Cheetor one, also holding his own crystal. Look, they have their own kyber crystals.
Right. This, I think, this kind of, I mean, he looks like a king in a way. Like he's got a crown the way that his helmet is. And
A crown with a sound system, dude. He looks like he's
yeah,
about to play
right.
some music for you.
Autobot Jazz is a little jealous here.
Right. I do like the chest plate. I do like the articulation. He's a cheetah. I mean, I, I love Transformers. I also like this as well too. I mean, uh, but how would you do Optimus like this though? Because he's forever going to be boxy.
Yeah, but the way they made him, it actually looks really cool. Same thing with Megatron and like the gun, and he's firing out like a bullet in a way. Yep.
Accessories. He gets on one knee, and he ends it all. Now, last but not least, we have I think which is like really cool. It is the Beast Wars Megatron from the Trilogy Edition. I like this as much as you're not a fan of Beast Wars. I like this, and here's the reason why. You see Megatron like this from the Beast Wars series, but here's what's cool. Could you imagine him in Jurassic Park? I mean, dude, that is cool for Megatron to transform into a T-Rex. And not just any T-Rex, but a purple T-Rex.
I mean,
you're facing it. You're not a fan.
I just look at it when he's transformed as a robot, and they go that Megatron. I'm like, that's not Megatron. That's not my Megatron.
I know that's not my Megatron either. But when they start doing the CGI version and they made Beast Wars and that survived and was one of their hot series, I like this. Right?
You know, I will say, I will give you the detail that they've got into the face with the way the scales are, the thing. I mean, as an actual T-Rex, impressive. Literally is. I just don't like that one of his arms is the freaking T-Rex head. I'm sorry. I can't.
So out of all of them, out of all the figures that we saw today, which one was your favorites?
Probably my favorite, I want to say, is probably Zartan.
Okay.
Love the Zartan look. I love the figure on it, the amount of detail they put into it, the extra face with the mask thing. I thought that was really cool. That was probably my favorite one out of the group that we had. And I kind of dig the Jar Jar Binks one. I like it because of the shield that he had, that energy shield. He's got that. Like, that's really cool that they made that. It looks, really slick. That looks neat.
As someone probably making fun of Jar Jar Binks and be like, why the Jar Jar Binks? It was like, but that's only because it's Jar Jar Binks. Like, look, you're not going to like the figure. Yes, this is why. It'll be the one and done figure. We're gonna produce it, we're gonna release it, we're gonna do something about it. It's the Jar Jar Binks figure. Whether you like it or not, Jar Jar Binks is being released. Get him for pre-order. And you have to get him because he's part of the set to build your Phantom Menace art shelf. Now he's part of your art shelf.
Yep.
Well,
yeah. What about you? Which ones?
I to be honest, I can't wait to, as much as I already pre-ordered Mr. Joe Fixit, the Hulk Joe Fixit. I am looking forward to having that and getting that build. I actually forget I am probably, as much as I don't want to, I probably will get into the hunt of getting the holiday troopers just because it's the holidays and it's just something to have. I will be on the hunt for the armorer, so I'm gonna definitely be waiting for her. I did miss her. I also did miss the Logan and Professor X one because I waited way too long of getting it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It sit on 3 days, and on the third day, on that day, it was sold out. So I did miss out on that one, and I'm happy I did order the Lewis Tully so I can finish my Ghostbusters display that I want to do.
Yep.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. As far as the GI Joes, I'm not going back into that bandwagon of GI Joes. There's too much. As far as the Power Ranger ones, yes, I will get into the Power Ranger ones because you know me, they're gonna end up as wall art somewhere down the line.
Yep.
I'll do the more Red Rangers I get, I can make the new version of the Red Rangers or do a collage of the Black Rangers. So I guess I'm gonna start the collage now that they have a decent amount, and I'm happy for Catherine, even though this isn't Catherine, but I'm
Yep.
happy for Catherine finally getting what's due to her, and that is getting the Pink Ranger figure. So I will definitely be getting that one. I don't know if I'm gonna buy one or two because you know me, I don't get autographs.
Yep.
So it'll definitely be one of the figures I do open out of the box.
Yep. And display.
But
I know.
but I
Yeah.
kind of but this is the reason why you order two Pink Rangers. So when you get her, you just put her head on it. So because that one's too shiny.
Yeah. Swap the head out, put it back on the shelf, just side by. You know,
Yeah, just
you got
put
to do
side
that.
by side or whatever. And if you want to make a little detailed difference between the two, just put a little black art or a black mark on them somewhere on the figure. So don't forget, this is my toy. I'm gonna play with it. So I'm happy for Catherine coming out. This looks weird. I don't care. This is my toy. I mean, look, everyone had a crush on Kimberly. If you never had a crush on Kimberly growing up watching the Power Rangers or just watch Power Rangers, look, it's kind of like having Wednesday Addams, bro. Shout out to um, Black Suit Security for embarrassing me at New Jersey Horror Con that time. But thanks, guys. Anyway,
You probably
um,
deserved it.
yeah, I probably no, I didn't actually. If you watched us on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, thank you for watching us. If you haven't, go to our pages. Link's been going on the whole entire time.
Yep.
Follow us, like us, love us, do whatever you feel like doing. Pretty much when it comes to all the love and everything. My name is Arash. That's Michael Bergi. You can catch us here every Tuesday at 8 o'clock, or once Mike gets out of work and has his food.
Yeah.
And you can catch us every Sunday at This Week in Pop Culture. Thank you all for watching. Happy hunting, and we'll see you all next. We'll see you on Sunday or next week. Bye,
Yeah.
guys.
Later, guys.